And we on. Salute, fam. What's happening? I only see you in the building right now. I'm gonna go over here too.
Okay.
Yeah. But hell yeah though, man. He said that Derek Chico looked like he declining, huh?
Man, fast as fuck. And you, oh, I'm getting that echo. They got an echo on that. Yeah, he looking like he's on, like, I don't know. Cause like he already had 3, 4 losses and stuff. So to see him go out the last Saturday, I don't know too much about Conley, but he didn't look strong. His shots was off. Yeah, I don't know. He might be getting old.
I didn't get a chance, but I'll take your word for it. Because he is getting old, though. He is getting old, the motherfucker, man. What you think about Danny Garcia, though? You think he fooled? Derek
Man,
Bailey in
then
the building. Salute, bro.
man,
What happened?
did you see Tony Harrison at the fight after?
Who?
Tony Harrison at
Yeah, it was a lot of
154.
motherfuckers out there. Yeah, I
Tony
seen it.
Harrison want that smoke. I think he fooled. I really
Yeah,
do. Can he do that against somebody that can move with him and punch?
I read something, I seen something that somebody said they'd fight. Oh, Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman said he'll give him a rematch at 54.
Keith fool.
What you think about that?
Keith,
You
I
think? You
don't
think?
know. Two good fights for each other. It'll be another good fight for him. I don't. I think he'll need a fight like that and one more, like a Lubin or something, to see how he truly test up against a 154 pounder. But I give him the edge. When the last time Keith Thurman fought?
Shit, yeah, he been on the hell of a long layoff.
Yeah. We were just talking about that long layoff Benavidez was on. He looked at decent, but he looked just like Bud. He couldn't cut the ring off, and I feel like he went to the body way too late, and it didn't have no effect.
And he like,
So
I know it's over a year. Keith Thurman ain't been in the ring.
who the
Hey,
last person he fought?
I don't see him fighting Lubin or none of them, man. Lubin walked through that motherfucker.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I,
Lubin
I
walked.
lost a lot of confidence in Lubin after seeing him get his ass whipped by Fandora like that,
Yeah, we don't know how he gonna come back, huh?
bruh. Like
Fundora, big ass
if
nigga
he
though.
can't beat a Fandora, I don't think Fandora beat Chalo, Lil Castano, none of that because how efficient he gonna be with that work. Now, Chalo might be his best chance because of his size, but can he hurt Chalo? I don't think he can. And I know Chalo can hurt him. With Lubin, as I seen him fight after getting knocked out with the Gallimore fight, it was points in there that he could have went in there and tried him, but he didn't. So I don't look at Lubin as no power puncher like that. So when somebody with a little more strength got in there, they beat the brakes off this dude. And his like I seen a couple cats talking about Lubin was getting away from the game plan. No, he wasn't.
But
Dude,
Danny was landing solid shots on Benavidez, and he wasn't going nowhere, man. So it don't look like he got no hell of
exactly.
a power though. So that's why I say I think Lubin probably walked through him. Lubin is more acclimated to the weight. He's definitely the bigger, stronger guy out the two. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I
And
agree.
he even took those risks before, like against Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, Fundora, shit like that. You know, took Derek Bailey said the Barrios fight. Barrios fought this weekend.
For who? Keith
Derek Bailey.
Thurman.
Oh, he
Yeah,
talking about. Oh yeah. Mario Barrios was his last fight. I forgot
yeah.
about that fight. Derek Bailey. He did fight the smaller 140 pounder. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, it's probably been a year. Well, he said it was in February.
February, so it was early this year.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know. Why is he ain't trying to like so? I guess he ain't gonna be no more smoke for him at 147. Best thing for him to do is to go to 154. But I feel like it's a little bit past 8 times to be doing all that. When they was up here in the sport like Danny and Keith, when they had their little moments and shit like that, they didn't capitalize. They just stayed at 147 trying to cash out and chase Floyd for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Now I'm seeing. Them going to 154, I don't see nothing for them but ass whoopings or fighting dudes at 147 that they can't make 147 for no more.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think Earl for sure not giving him no fight. I
Hell
don't know.
no.
I don't think that how high he that Bud to give him a fight. There's no reason for it. So
I don't think Bud gonna give him a fight. That nigga told Bud he need 10 million to fight him.
yeah, I know that's what I said. I said I don't think Bud gonna give him no fight. So Danny Garcia is probably his only option for him to stay in that little payday range. Other than
Hmm.
that, he gonna be fighting them prospect like Boots and them. Boots, Virgil.
That man don't want no motherfucking boot smoke. That's why he going to 154 calling out daddy.
Yeah, that's why he fought Barrios. Barrios came up from 140. That was a weird fight. You know what I'm saying?
Like his first fight, he going against
Thurman.
a past champion, an ex champion. Ain't done nothing to get that fight, but meanwhile they telling Boots he told Boots he need 10 million.
That's what he told Boots.
Yeah, he told Boots he need 10 million too.
He high pricing himself, man. He ain't getting
That
those
man
kind
ain't
of
trying to
prices
fight.
unless he fight on pay per view or something. I doubt it. They're gonna put him and Boots on pay per view. Boots ain't got no big hell of a following yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be on regular TV. Talking about 10 million, it would be crazy, man. That's what's going
Man,
down right now with
I
Earl.
swear every time I see Lil Boots, he look like Floyd Mayweather so much, bro. That might be Floyd's son.
And
Straight up. And he fights. Any good fight.
these motherfuckers, Earl and Bud, I think the money holding their ass up.
Man, I don't know what's holding that fight up, bro.
Derek Bailey said,
Politics.
keep trying to cash out.
Keep trying to cash out.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
If you could try to support that little thing he just brought back from overseas. You know what I'm saying? That shit's expensive. She think
Trying
he a baller. He becoming poor.
to get that mouthpiece and ran out, man. Don't kill Derby. He sold a lot of tickets with that mouthpiece, man. And them ran out though. Right next to champ in the building. What up, my
Salute to you,
people?
brother.
Yeah, that mouthpiece done ran out, man. We got Hooker fighting this weekend. Hooker back and Virgil
Blair
Ortiz.
Card. Ain't he fighting Blair Clubs? Maurice
Yeah, Hooker
Hooker?
fight. Yeah, he fighting Blair Cobbs and Virgil Ortiz fighting um Michael McKinson.
Who?
Some undefeated fighter named Michael McKinson. He 22-0 with 2 KOs. So definitely ain't got no power. Winston Lee in the building. Salute, bro.
Salute to you, Winston.
Yeah, he ain't got no power with no 22 fights with only 2 KOs. Virgil 18 100%
Knockout
KO
percent.
ratio, man.
Yeah.
18 fights, 18 knockouts.
I think Blair
Winston,
Carr might get his ass whooped.
me too. I already put my picks in. I think uh,
Could didn't Blair just get knocked out in
yeah,
his
he just
last
got
fight?
yeah, he just got his ass whooped.
Yeah, and that was at
He was
140.
talking all that shit about Earl.
Huh?
Got his ass whooped. Eric R, salute, bro. What's happening? He said, salute, family. Yeah, I took Hooker. I took Ortiz by KO. It's 15 fights to choose from, too, y'all. I
Okay, I
posted the
about put
fights. I
mine
think I
in
posted
today
this
or
morning, last
tomorrow.
night.
I'll
It's
put mine
15
in
fights.
tomorrow. I've been getting my ass scraped in that Champ Ross.
You get the hang of it. The nigga be
Yeah,
chopping it up, breaking down the fights and shit, looking them up, chopping them down. It's good. Catch me. They be betting this shit too, dude. You missing it.
yeah. I already know Trey Yasser now.
Yeah.
I gotta
MC.
get, I gotta make me a new Discord because I can't get in my old one.
Hell yeah. DB, salute, bro. What's happening? When Lee say he's still looking, he's still talking shit. Oh, he ain't, his mouthpiece ain't shit up yet, huh? Eric R said Cobb's gonna get the treatment. Yeah, he gonna get a beat down special, man. 7.99.
Why that man start calling out Earl though, bro? Like Like he's sorry as a motherfucker. I seen this man get dropped, tagged up. I'm talking about before last fight.
You
He
know,
got like that little awkward southpaw stance, but it's retarded. I seen him get
oh,
pieced up, all type of shit. And this man started calling out Earl Spence, talking about Bud
see,
Crawford this and we
see
got
that
that
kind of shit.
style.
Winston Lee, appreciate that super chat, bro. That kind of shit, motherfucker, don't pay no. Is that a super chat? No, that ain't no. I'll just lit you up. That's why it's blue like that. I'm on StreamYard, so I'm confused. Hey, look though, uh, that motherfucker was just calling out so his name can be talked about in these boxing communities. You know what I'm
True.
saying? And in different little channels, man. 'Cause ain't no way in hell no prospect like that motherfucker finna be fighting Earl anyway.
Like Earl said, this is a 30-some-year-old prospect.
I feel in the building, salute, bro.
Salute to y'all. One one.
One. Yeah, that's all he's doing, man. He want his name. He over there at the zone in the goddamn alleyways. Ain't nobody talking about him. So that's the best way to get talked about on Twitter and Instagram. To say some off the wall shit.
Oh yeah, fight week. Just say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And come to think about it, when he said this shit, it was his fight week.
Yeah, right after that, he got his ass knocked out. Oh, Winston Lee did hit the super chat. He said, since you said it, fuck it. My bad, bro. When you light them up, it's blue. You know, I don't even think I lit people up before.
uh,
I did it just now, so I just kept doing it. Big boy in the building, salute. He said, what's up, y'all? Hope everyone is well. Yeah, as always, well. Hope everything good on your end, too, bro. Charles D said, what's good with it, though? What's good with it, bro? We just chilling, chopping it up. Hey, the link up top if y'all want to get in. Lil
so
Rock, what's happening with the fam?
I know
Just
we got a
chopping
couple more couple more things
it up.
about
Random
this week, but
boxing
I got
talk.
one question I want to ask you, Marlo.
Shoot.
What you think about this Boo Boo Andre and Big Mall Charlo shit? What you think that is? Boo Boo capping?
I don't know, man. I thought I seen something that said that Charlo was the one who saying he want to fight. That
Ain't Boo Boo supposed to be finna fight soon?
yeah.
Same
So
Blair Claw type shit. Only time I hear this man say this man's name when he's trying to fight. Vice versa
and
though.
but if you think about it though, that is a lot of videos of people saying they want to see that fight.
I
So
want to see it.
it probably is a little, trying to get his name seen or people will watch his fight or something. Because I don't see no zone fighters fighting no motherfucking, especially on smaller weights, fighting no motherfucking PBC fighters, or Showtime fighters. I just don't see it.
Ain't, ain't he fighting this weekend? Come to think about it, Boo Boo.
Nah, he ain't on schedule. Probably fight next weekend.
Next weekend, just got his head on the shit, on the zone flyer and shit. I thought I seen Boo Boo head on that bitch.
They got a whole calendar of fights already
Okay,
scheduled. So they probably advertising it. I ain't seeing them. I don't remember seeing them on the page.
okay.
Jake Paul and them pulled out they fight. But they fucked it up for the real fighters. You know what I'm saying? That was about to get a payday.
I
The
think that
lower
was Paul. I think that was Paul. I'm starting to hear stuff. I'm thinking that was Paul. Like, how the fuck you gonna cancel the fight before the fucking weigh-in?
No, it was over the weight. The reason, so it was Rockman.
He,
He said he wasn't even gonna try to make that weight.
oh, he did. He came out and said that shit.
Yeah, well, not him personally, but you know how people talk to people and they put it out.
I got you.
They had talked to Rockman Camp, but yeah, he said that it was him. It wasn't Paul. But I believe it though, cause them fighters be trying to weight drain motherfuckers, especially a real boxer that know what the fuck they doing. That'd be an
Hey,
advantage.
when y'all the one telling me, I think I heard y'all up here saying that Rockman fought as high as 270.
Yeah, that was Trey X.
And this man trying to fight him at 190, 200. Like, man, that's some bullshit. That's worse than Canelo.
Yeah, but for some millions, you know what I'm saying? So you got
Yeah,
to do it on his terms,
that's
and that'd be
Canelo.
yep. He on some
Can,
Canelo type shit.
can
Catch
times
weight.
10.
You can't be over this weight. Come fight night. Eric R said, y'all think we gonna get another put his ass in the dirt meme again when Cobbs lose? Shit, probably. Cause I think Hooker
No.
gonna whoop him on something vicious, and I know Earl gonna brag about it. Earl gonna be watching and everything.
Cook is an ex-champion though, so we got to put some type of respect on his name. I just don't know. He's
Ain't that a
supposed
trip?
to.
You coming off a loss, and
Two
then you get up
losses.
right. Who Cobbs? Or Hook? You talking about Hooker? Two losses, right?
Hooker lost to Ramirez, then he had lost to Ortiz, and now he coming back again.
No,
But
but I'm
I
talking
don't.
about Cobbs. Cobbs coming off
Oh, you
a
think it's a
loss, and
setup?
now he about to get right back up in there with an experienced champion. You know what I'm saying? Former champion. I mean,
Think it's a setup?
probably. Yeah, probably. That motherfucker probably rolled a check. His mouth a check that his ass can't cash type of thing. I used to
Right.
say negative. Andre doesn't have any fight scheduled. Not even a fight date. Oh, he don't?
Damn.
I thought you was talking about it last week. I could have swore they say he's fighting some foreign name. I could be wrong though. Charles
Yeah.
D said PBC schedule ass. Um, Charles D also said Keith Thurman goofy ass want to fight Jake Paul. Man, that motherfucking run time, man. Big Boy Boxer said that card is still up on box rate, Paul versus Robert. He said it looked like they still going ahead with it. Serrano as the main.
Mm.
Oh shit. Paul like putting money in her pocket. And she ain't no fool. She like getting that money too. This has gotta be like the second or third fight that she
Yeah, I think Carissa dumb as fuck for turning that shit down.
yeah, but she had other obligations though.
No, she said, "How the fuck? Who the fuck am I to be on the undercard of Jake? Nigga, you should be on my undercard if anything."
It could have just been a co-main.
Cold man.
She getting paid more than what she been getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
That's all he really been doing. That's why I respect him out of everything that he's doing. At least he putting real money. Some of the biggest paydays some of these fighters has ever had in their career. He's giving it to him, not boxing. So I respect him on that.
Ain't putting them in front of you know new eyes. Because a lot
Yep.
of them people that be watching this shit, his fights is not boxing fans. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They YouTube watchers and fans of his channel and shit like that, of his family. So that's another thing that motherfuckers gotta set their pride aside. They want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because you know,
Mm.
good 4-5 million up under a YouTube fight, I take it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Hyphy, wasn't Cepeda supposed to been fighting that other dude?
Uh,
He said another good
Big,
fight on the
Big Boy said,
horizon. Y'all boys can keep talking about it. Spencer, from talking about Spencer Crawford, it's Cepeda versus Regis Prograis for the vacated WBC.
"Oh yeah, I get down there." Big Boy was up here first. Big Boy
Gotcha.
said, I heard they brought up I've heard they brought up this can't make weight paper trail to cover that tickets weren't selling, so they didn't want to run that fight, Paul versus Rockman. That is, oh, is that right? Charles D said Cobbs out here looking like Dave Chappelle when he played Prince. Hype said another good fight on the horizon. Yo, keep you boys from talking about Spencer Crawford and Cepeda versus Vegas Prograis for the vacant WBC. Oh, that's announced. That's official. That's a good ass fight right there.
I think I seen it too, but I remember right before that, 'cause I remember Regis getting mad. Cause they had like when Josh just dropped that motherfucker, they gave it to somebody else. It supposed to have been Zapata and some other dude fighting. Prograis get the snap, and now his name came up.
Yeah, but then he went on Instagram after he won his last fight and said that he thought his last fight was going to give him, you know what I'm saying, a shot at
Yeah,
the title. So I
and it
guess,
was.
eh, I guess now it is because it's for the vacant. But it's crazy though because I like that fight. I like that fight for Zapata and I like that fight for Regan.
He
Of
just
course, I
called it. It's Zardo. It was Zardo,
Zordo
not
what?
Zardo. I think he said I thought it. I think he deleted. He probably wrote the wrong one. It was somebody else though. The dude they saying that Josh Taylor posted up. That shit didn't even make sense. How the fuck was he the mandatory and now Regis is the mandatory?
He said Zurdo don't fight in no damn 140.
Zapata was gonna fight Ramirez. Was it?
I don't know about that one. I thought,
I remember it was gonna move up.
but wouldn't that be a rematch?
Zepeda, ain't that the last fight he fought to get it? I thought he
Nah,
just fought Zepeda.
they fought before that. They fought. I think they fought. I could be mistaken, but I thought they had fought right before. Um, what's the name? Won the Super Six tournament before Taylor. When Taylor fought, who Taylor beat in the Super Six? Was it who Taylor beat in the Super Six?
Yeah,
Was
who
it
did he?
Ranchik? The
I think
last
he
fight
Martin Baranchik was the last fight.
was the last fight, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Once he beat Ranchik, I thought Ramirez
I
fought.
remember. Baranchik fought Zepeda after the tournament.
Yeah, this way after, but I'm talking about. I thought that Ramirez and Zurdo and Zepeda fought.
Yeah, I think so too. No, I thought you were talking about Regis. Yeah, I think they have fought.
Not Regis. Oh, he beat Regis in the tournament too. Regis was in that tournament. Charles D said,
Yeah,
yeah,
Regis was the last fight.
it's a good scrap. Yeah, it did. Eric R said, yeah, Regis with a title shot, make a GAR a nice showdown in the making. I don't know who Pemmy is.
Gary
I don't know.
Russell,
Sorry, Pemmy. I don't know who you is. And
GAR, a nice showdown in the making. Gary Antoine Russell.
you don't look like none of the ladies that come to the channel. So
Who?
somebody named Pemmy.
Oh, that shit didn't even pop up on YouTube.
No, back here in the dang
Yeah, I'm finna go look.
stream yard. What the hell? ML Meglis too. Man, these motherfuckers coming out of nowhere. Pammy and Meglis. I have no. I don't. We don't invite strangers on the panel, and y'all definitely strangers. So I don't know what y'all doing back here, man. That link. Here go
No,
another
man.
motherfucker.
Yeah, they trolls, bro.
Oh hell no!
Hey, fuck your mama. Do
I'm
you
about
still feel disrespected?
to block ban from studio. Ban from studio. You ain't never been in this chat. You ain't getting on this damn panel. I don't know what the hell y'all just come over here for. No, none of y'all look like y'all talk boxing anyway. This ain't that type of time over here.
Oh, God bless these niggas.
Motherfucker talking about why my link disrespect. I feel disrespected. It's pinned. Yeah, it's pinned for the
Barber,
regular
Barbara
subscribers.
Johnson. We
This
got a
ain't pinned for no
quiz. Bingo,
strangers.
Coop.
This ain't pinned for no strangers, man.
My nigga
If you've
say
been
that.
here before, you would have known that. So obviously, you know what I'm saying. You got a line. You don't just come up here just because you see a link.
Oh, smack your bitch
Yeah,
ass.
I control who get up on here anyway. So what makes you think that the link is for you? It's for our regular subscribers. You come up here talking regulars, you will get it. Let me show you. Yeah, let me show y'all because I see there's a few new faces in here. Let me show y'all
Motherfucker
something.
said, I am literally trying to talk business.
This ain't even no business here. Hey, listen, this is for you strangers.
Man, this car can do all kind of things, man. Want to see? Man, it's a classic, old school, American muscle. Yeah! That's some driving for your ass, baby. Ain't that some driving for your ass? I love this button.
The famous words. You get out of line because we love that button. We love
Jet
that
that
button.
Cedo, cuz.
Look, what was it? I can't. I feel disrespected. We don't. We ain't tripping on your feelings.
Let me go see. This motherfucker probably made her page like whoever the fuck it is,
We ain't
like
tripping on
yesterday.
your feelings. We ain't bothering you. I feel disrespect that you came over here like that. You supposed to knock on the door, say excuse me and all that. Who the hell you think you is, Karen? You Karen around the motherfucker? You ain't came over here and said not a word. You thought you was finna get on the panel. You ain't even came in the chat and said what's happening or nothing. So who should feel disrespected around here? I don't care. Do you hear us talking about views? Do you hear us worried about views? We doing just fine over here. Do you hear us begging for views? Do you hear us begging for views?
Super chats,
Hey,
motherfucking likes, and any of that shit.
hey, Barbara Johnson, check this out. Hey, one of y'all gonna hit her.
Yeah! That's some Mighty Ball! Ejectocito, cuz! Get the fuck out my gym.
Come out here. Fuck up out of here. Now you disrespecting. Smack that motherfucker, y'all.
Oh, she gone.
I told you. John Kramer from Salute, fam. What's happening? We good, we good. We just chopping it up. Like 3 motherfuckers done came back here, man. I had to let them know what time it is. And then you got Karen over here talking about she feel disrespected, but didn't even knock on the door, wipe her feet before she came in the gym.
Bitch stepping my door talking about, nigga, what y'all niggas doing in here? Who the fuck is you?
Yeah. Talking about views and shit. Like we over here thirsty for views. Like, come on, shit. You don't hear us begging for views or nothing. We do this. We been doing this. We comfortable with what we got. We ain't thirsty over here. We doing all right. Good.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? This is no troll zone. Hey, but back to what we was talking about before I had to eject Stocito, that motherfucker.
Ejectocito, cuz. Hey, that shit had me dying when you played that Saturday.
This motherfucker got us twisted, man. What we here playing. I'm gonna give you some entertainment when we give you the boot up out here.
Yeah, it's
Think
probably one of them lame ass niggas from
troll ass mean nothing for real.
one of them lame ass niggas from the page watcher community and shit. You know what I'm saying?
First thing this motherfucker talk about, we having a cool conversation. I had to let them know they ain't finna get on. That's it. I feel disrespected. You only got 20 views. Like, come on, please. Who said
Who-
anything about views? Did you hear anything in this conversation? Go back and rewind the video about we said something about views. We barely talk about hit the like. You know what I'm saying? We just conversate, man. It go how it go. It go how it go. We appreciate motherfuckers that fuck with us, people that fuck with, we appreciate their time.
Hey,
You
they
know?
just they mad because we over here talking about other shit, bro. Hey, let's get
Yeah.
back. We were talking about Regis Prograis and Zepeda, and we were trying to figure out have they fought before.
Oh yeah. I had to go look on
'Cause I
box.
remember Ramirez fought Zepeda, but if Regis
Yeah,
fought him, he won.
that's what we talking about. I said Denver Ramirez and Zepeda fight before. Cause somebody said they supposed to be fighting again.
No, they were supposed to fight like for that WBC, and Regis started snapping.
Oh. I think that's a good fight for Regis though.
I think that's an easy belt for Regis too.
Ernest Davis, salute fam. What's good with it, bro?
Now the fight I want to see more at 140 is Josh Taylor versus Ramirez rematch. I want to see that rematch.
I, I don't think Taylor gonna go to 140.
What do you mean?
I think he probably gonna go up after this rematch.
Man, where the fuck he gonna go? Ain't nobody trying to fuck with him.
I mean, he ain't gonna stay at 140 though.
You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to fuck with him.
Yeah.
That nigga in that same boat as Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury, all them boys.
Charles D said they replaced Ramirez with Regis. Okay. That's what happened. That's a filler. Eric R said I had to give her this is Sparta kick. This is Sparta. Hype say it was supposed to be Ramirez versus Zepeda, but they have the same manager. Ramirez Ramirez states uh, he's turned he's turned it down due to his up and coming marriage, which is scheduled around the fight date. Oh, okay.
What you say, bro?
Iceberg nerds, salutations, bro. Salute. Oh, Hypey say that it was supposed to be Zepeda versus Ramirez, but Ramirez turned it down because he getting married around that time. So that's why Regis got the fight.
Hmm. Interesting. Guess he said shit. I don't need no another belt at this damn weight class.
Yeah, Charles Deaton, he said, yeah, Ramirez getting married in October. Angel Johnson said, "Who is more beautiful, Mary J. Blige or Alicia Keys?" I choose Mary. Who you choose?
Who me?
Yeah,
Shit, Mary J look like my auntie, so I gotta go to Alicia Keys. Like straight up.
she a little too old.
She old,
Charles
she look just like my auntie.
Charles D said didn't want to reschedule or change up his wedding date. Okay, yeah, he been put. The wife and the family when you're a boxer, they always come second. So I guess a moment like that, you definitely won't want to mess with.
Who getting married? Oh, Ramirez say you finna get married?
Yeah, in October.
Man, fuck
Um,
that. We get married
Charles
in November with a couple more $1 million in the bank.
Charles D said Alicia Keys all day, but they both sexy. Derek Bailey laughing. Dre AJA say Alicia Keys. Charles D said give me both or throw Ashanti in there. Oh,
Nah, you can have Ashanti.
she for the streets. She
She
for
for
the
the
streets.
streets, fuck.
Yeah, man.
She sexy though. Got a little thoughtness in her though. She got that
Uh,
Keisha Cole in her.
hey, who y'all taking, man? 'Cause I don't know if y'all put y'all picks in. I know y'all gonna be ready, but who y'all gonna be picking with that Hooker versus Kyle's fight? I know y'all heard my pick already, but I ain't get
Yeah,
y'all pick.
yeah. I'm going with Hooker, and if Hooker lose this fight, nigga, he done. Straight up.
Shit, Kyle's too.
Man, Kyle's been done, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying. I think he's one of them dudes you just fill in, put him in there. He's getting ready to get moved back into that position. I don't even know how he got moved out of it because he didn't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, but
That
I'm just
nigga
saying,
John D,
Maurice, you better not lose the
John D
fight.
crazy motherfucker. That nigga said I'm a street nigga. Said give me
uh,
that. I got you. Angel Johnson said, "Oh yeah." Derek Bailey said he taking Hooker. Napoleon Armstrong salute, bro. What's happening? Charles D said, Hooker gonna knock that perm out. Bear the Flair Cobbs. Woo! Dre AJA say, what's y'all thoughts on the Russell versus Bartholomew fight? Man, hey, um, I thought Russell had trouble getting to him, man. I thought the motherfucking referee, it was an early stoppage. Looking at it again, it probably wasn't depending on what was said, but looking at it a third time, it's just questionable. I ain't like the stoppage. I thought he could have let Bartholomew go out there again, man, and try to do something. If he couldn't do nothing again, then maybe call it off. But shit, Bartholomew was having some success against Russell, man. Russell gonna have to tighten up that motherfucking style, man. Defense, that bulldog rush and shit, man. That shit ain't gonna work. Man. I seen his leg. I seen him get wobbled at least twice in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
and
And
even
both
with that
times,
bulldog shit, it ain't like he's a first. He going first. He's trying to counter it out to getting punched.
you know.
You know what I'm
But
saying? He'll.
one time it was him coming in, he got rocked.
Mm-hmm.
Another time, I think he pulled straight back when Bartholomew was working off the
Oh,
jab.
he swung and missed. He swung and missed on that second
Who
one,
got
and he
counted?
caught him. He caught him
Okay.
on towards the ground. He had missed and he missed. The first one, that bitch was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That bitch was beautiful because
Yeah,
I
man.
ain't see it coming from Bartholomew. He wasn't even cocking his shoulders, bro. So you couldn't see it really coming. It looked like it was going low. He brought that bitch up. It was beautiful.
I would say that whatever that I think it was a lead right hand. That motherfucker was nice and it came from nowhere too. It was perfect
Good.
time. I would say that, but as far as how the fight was going, it wasn't going really too well
Uh,
for Russell, man. He was having a tough night. It wasn't easy, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? But he called that motherfucker off, man. He got a motherfucking stoppage.
you gotta remember the last fight. Trey said it too. Like the fight before that, the ref was some suspect shit calling this shit off in the 12th round. They ain't dropped the boot
Postponed?
or none of that shit. What? That's what we fought last postal.
Yeah, it was postponed.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't drop him one time. He go in there and stop him. That to me, that was some bullshit. So seeing Bartholomew, a dude that fought Robert Easter, who ain't known as no puncher like that, you know what I'm saying, fought him timid as a bitch. But as soon as he seen Gary Russell, he said, "Nigga, I got this," and he showed he had no he had no. It looked like to me that I ain't never seen him fight like that before. He threw all his shit out the window and just trying to hurt on Gary. And like his trainer said some shit like what his trainer say? He said we had this fight, we knew we had it, and we just got robbed of it. Basically calling for the rematch and shit like that. We came out there to fight this style of fight because we knew what he was. It was a basically saying an easy fight for us.
Yeah. Salute, bro. What's happening, Trey?
Salute, man. I was in this motherfucking gone. Man, just woke up in this bitch, man. What's up with you, King Louis? What's up with everybody in the chat?
Salute to you, Trey.
Chilling,
Going
chopping it
down. I heard y'all talking about that Gary Russell, man. I got a chance to watch that fight. Cause I ain't watching on Saturday. I watched that shit with no sound and everything. That motherfucker, Bartholomew was really in emergency mode out there, to be real. That motherfucker Russell was all over. And I respect Bartholomew because he tried to go out there with the right type of mentality. He tried to go out there and set him straight early. Let that
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker know, hey man, you can be hurt too. But Russell kept coming. That motherfucker stayed on him the whole time. I'm looking at Bartholomew's face. He breathing with his mouth open. Somebody go on mute. It's a lot of like feedback and shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker was in emergency mode. He was breathing with his mouth open. He was tired. He was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He to me it looked like instead of doing what he wanted to do in the fight, he was doing what he had to do in the fight. Man, that motherfucker Russell is a real bulldog, man. It wasn't no perfect fight. It wasn't no flawless victory, but he still was able to impose his will on this man. And yeah, it might have been a quick stoppage, but that man was gonna get stopped anyway. He wasn't going 10. If you look at him in the fifth round, the man was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Bartholomew he should be upset about the fight getting stopped if he feel like he can go. But at the same time, I think he kind of lucky because the referee changed the narrative. Instead of us talking about how he got knocked out, we talking about how it was some injustice done towards him, and the referee stopped the fight early. We ain't even talking about everything that took place in the fight. We talking about how the fight got stopped early. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell y'all, Gary Russell Jr., him and David Morrell, they like some similar type people. They the type of people that jump on you and put you in emergency mode. They lucky that Gary Antoine Russell is small. Because if he was bigger with that same type of mentality, ooh, that should have be tough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I thought when I watched that shit.
Yeah, he was getting caught doing that shit though.
That's
Getting
that's,
caught.
that's all right though. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll take what two or three hard shots in the fight where he got rocked and all that kind of shit. But look at the effect that it had on Bartholomew. I'm just looking at Bartholomew's face. Bartholomew looking like, man, like God damn, this dude got so much energy. He just keep coming, he keep coming, he keep coming. Like Bartholomew was doing good, but he was fighting because he had to. He had to fight that man because he couldn't do nothing else. He wasn't about to get out there and box. He wasn't about to get this man is in your chest. And either you gonna curl up and run like a little b-hop, or you gonna stand your ground like a man and you gonna fight back. And that's what he decided to do. But he couldn't keep that shit up for no 10 rounds. The man was walking around with his mouth open wide, breathing, tired. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it might have been a fast, quick stoppage, but I don't think he was going 10 anyway.
Gil Cole, salute, bro. Um, Charles Lee
Salute,
said
salute.
that ref was terrible. It was he said also said prematurely stopped.
Yeah, it
Um,
might have been, but it wasn't going 10.
Dre AJA say I took Bartholomew plus 750 on my bets. Shit, that plus money always good. Iceberg Nerd said I'm a reluctantly take Cobb. Oh yeah, we talking about that. Who you got? Cobb fighting Hooker this weekend. Who you got? Hooker and Cobb. How you see that?
Man, God damn, I don't be wanting to give everybody my motherfucking Champ Ross picks and shit, man. I'm gonna have to find a way to mitigate, to like get around this kind of shit. But like
Trey, the way
with
I'm
this,
hearing it, sound like you finna take Cobbs.
yeah, I mean, all right, number one, go on mute for me real quick, bro, because it's like a lot of feedback. Um, this is a step down in opponent right here from Alexis Roca. Alexis Roca was an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? That man was an Olympian. He's like a 3.5 or a 4 on my pedigree scale. Now we going to Maurice Hooker. He was a 2 on the pedigree scale. 85 and 7 guy. He won some regional shit. He was a Dallas Golden Gloves champion. He wasn't no national Golden Glove champion or nothing like that. So you going from like a 3.5 or a 4 and you going down to a 2. And plus he coming off a long layoff. The man ain't fought since that's March. He ain't fought since March of 2021. And this is his first fight. He ain't fought since he went out there and got stopped by Virgil Ortiz. And now we supposed to take him coming back against Cobb. Now look, when he fought against Alexis Roca, he was coming off a 9-month layoff. Now this is his chance to be the guy that's been active, and he get a chance to go against somebody else that's coming off a layoff. And plus, I looked at Maurice Hooker not that long ago against a southpaw. I don't like the way he fight against southpaws. He moved to his right instead of keeping his lead foot dominance and moving to his left for the most part. He don't use no kind of angle against a southpaw. He stand right there in front of you. He just like the power with the lead hand, and then he'll step in with lead right hands and stuff. And I do like that, but I don't like him being in line for the left hand. Cobb can leap in with some shit. He do got some athleticism. I mean, I know we like to laugh at him and all that kind of shit because of the Earl Spence situation, but he is like a 5'11" motherfucker that's strong and got some athleticism. This guy Hooker, he really like a 140 pounder. You know what I'm saying? That's where he done most of his work. He done came up to 147. I don't think he nobody special at this weight class. He wasn't known as a puncher at 140, and I damn sure don't think he'll punch at 147. So him coming off this long layoff like this, I feel like it's a step down in class from Alexis Roca. I'm looking at, I'm probably gonna have to take Blair Cobbs, or I might look at a draw. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is a draw. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that Blair Cobbs is like the most skilled motherfucker, but I think that he probably is gonna be the favorite in this fight. I won't be surprised when the odds makers make this shit that he ain't like a 2-1 or a 3-1 favorite in this fight.
Big boy boxer say, man, Cobbs will be on his bike after getting beat up last time out.
Yeah, but look, his last fight, he went against a guy that was like 19-1 with 15 knockouts, Olympian type motherfucker. This is like a step down in class from that. Only person to beat this Alexis Roca kid is that what's that boy name? Speedy Ellis. Speedy Ellis, the only motherfucker to beat this dude. Speedy Ellis is a hell of a talent. That's what it takes to beat a dude like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is closer than what y'all giving it credit for. You know what I'm saying in the chat.
Charles D said Bartholomew don't get stopped. He also said they set that up. I'm about that lead right hook. Big boy say
Hold on. He said Bartholomew don't get stopped. Name a fighter like Gary Antoine Russell that Bartholomew done fought. He done fought some dudes that can punch a little bit, like Kyrie Relic and shit. When he ain't fought no bulldog like Gary Antoine Russell. Plus, he was coming off like an 8-month layoff. I'm telling y'all, man, that man was in emergency mode out there. He wasn't doing what he wanted to do. He was doing what he had to do. He had to fight that man. He ain't had no choice. And he was able to land some punches and shit. So we give him credit for that. He fought like a man. But that youngster was imposing his will on his ass. I'm telling you.
Big boy said Bartholomew was landing some good shots too. Yeah, he was.
Trey, remember when I asked? Oh, go ahead.
I was finishing with he rocked him at least twice in that fight. Go ahead, Luke. So what?
No, I had not. Here I go. Here I go. I was finna say, remember I asked, I said, man, how the fuck Gary Antoine is getting hit with this awkward shit? So you saying it was awkward because he was out there forced to do things that he wasn't comfortable to do?
I'm
Because he
talking
called him
about
twice.
the approach that the man took in the fight. He took an offensive approach against Gary Russell Jr. And I'm saying as the fight went on, he had to do that shit
Gotcha.
because the youngster was all over his ass the whole time. The youngster ain't the type of person that's gonna sit back and let you breathe and let you get right. He gonna jump on you with something. He gonna jump on you with something. He gonna jump on you with something. You might catch him in between some shots. He don't give a fuck. He gonna get hurt and all that kind of shit. And before you know it, he coming back with something again. You know what I'm saying? He is a real bulldog.
I got you.
Shit, man. Hey, it's tough being in front of motherfuckers like that, man. They got that type of gas tank, they got that type of motor, and they keep on making you fight. Just the whole time that you're in there, they jumping on you with powerful shots. You know what I'm saying? Because like, all right, Barthélemy, he landed some nice shit on Russell, but we ain't even talking about the looping left hand that he hit Barthélemy with in the first round that made him look crazy in the motherfucker. I'm looking at his face. His face is like, damn, this is different. This is not typical. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said nothing about that shit. That man caught Barthélemy with it was either a looping left hand or a right hook. I want to say it was a looping left hand. But when he hit Barthélemy, I looked at his face and his face was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that was some power. And then as the fight went on, he started testing that motherfucker's gas tank and shit, man. Like you forced to fight this dude jumping on you, going to the body, throwing all these powerful shots. You got to try to grab him and hold him and shit. When you grab him and hold him, he trying to work out the clinch. He trying to go to the body. He just working the
Constant
whole
work.
time. He constant work, just working. And this is on an old man, 37 years old, that's coming off a layoff. The man was walking around with his mouth open wide, man. The man's mouth was wide open. He was breathing. He was tired out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can you catch up in the chat for me while I do this real quick?
I don't even know where you was at.
Big Boy said I was pissed. My 10th round Russell KO. His ass looking good to me.
Oh yeah, I was pissed. My round 10 Russell knockout, yeah, was looking good to me. Yeah, I had took Russell by decision and shit. I gave Barthélemy action and going the distance. Really, I had two bets that I lost on the fight. I had Russell by decision, and I had the fight going over 6.5 rounds. So if the fight would have went to 7.5 rounds, that would have been beneficial to me. So I was in a position that I should be crying about the damn stoppage. But when I went back and I looked at that shit up close, I saw what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And that made me feel a little bit different about the stoppage. Salute to my boy Eric R. Gil Cole. Eric R said the temple shots are serious. Not mad at the stoppage after seeing it again. That's what he caught him with in the first round. A temple shot around the guard. But that to me like to post up in the high guard a little bit. I don't even know if I want to call it a high guard. It's kind of like he got his gloves plastered to his face or some shit. And he'll stand straight up with it sometime. And when he do that, you can loop them shots around the guard on him and catch him with something. You know what I'm saying? Big Boys Boxing said I got hooked up by unanimous decision. Kyle's going to run all night, and that hiding Roka gave him. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, go ahead and pick who you gonna pick. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm going back and forth with y'all about that shit. Yeah, go ahead and pick who you gonna pick, man. I came here and told everybody about
Hey,
their
I'm
reason
listening
and
to
shit
you. I'm gonna
last
listen to you
season.
this week, Trey. I'm try to, but I don't think on that one right there though. Not on that one. Cause Maurice, only thing I might. Do you think Maurice got dropped in the first round against Ortiz when they called it the knockdown?
Against Ortiz.
Remember when Maurice Hooker was fighting Ortiz? He got dropped in the first round, first or
What
second round.
Ortiz?
Virgil.
Virgil.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
I know he got his ass stopped in 7.
Yeah, but I'm saying after that first round, I seen.
Mighty go! Ejectocito, cuz!
Get the fuck out my gym.
Who that is? Oh man. But now, the reason I say that because Maurice Hooker, he was looking better than he did when that second round came. He looked at desperate, and from that point on, he had no fucking chance. But that slip they called, and that's one thing I don't think what the boy named Blair Clark can make him make a mental mistake like that. He ain't
Yeah, I
got the
mean,
power. I think he can dance with him. I think Maurice can keep him at the reach. Can Blair Clark hurt Maurice? That's the question. If
he
he can hurt
definitely
him,
can
all
hurt him.
he can hurt him.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yeah, he can hurt the motherfucker. I mean, it's kind of hard to like look at Maurice Hooker against Virgil Ortiz and any of that because that's an orthodox fighter. He going against a southpaw this time, and plus he coming off the couch. The man has not fought since last March. Why y'all think they went and got him? That's why they went and got him because he is coming into this fight at a disadvantage. I don't know why I'm over here saying all this
Wait,
shit,
say
man.
that. You
I
ain't gotta
mean,
say no more game. I got you, bro.
yeah, the man coming into the fight at a disadvantage, man. That's just like the damn fight we just had, Danny Garcia. We over here taking one leg
Yep.
motherfuckers that's going into the fight with a disadvantage. I'm telling you, for the most part, if you taking fighters going into fights with disadvantages, you ain't gonna win for the most part.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, when a fighter come off a long layoff, weird shit happens, man. Like Nicholas Walters when he came off the long layoff and fought Lomachenko. He went out there and got stopped. He quit on the stool and all that kind of shit. What did he say after the fight? He said, "Man, if I was a little bit more active, I could have gave a better effort." Like this is real, man. Fighters need activity. You know what I'm saying? They need
Gotcha.
fights. If a motherfucker ain't fought in 17 or 18 months, you really expecting him to go out there and give his best effort? Now I know that Danny Garcia just had a good one, even though I think he had an opponent to make him look good. But for the most part, when fighters come off them long layoffs, damn near 2 years, they don't look the best.
Yeah, Danny's opponent lay off longer than his, so I get what you're saying. I think Benavidez.
Yeah,
I don't even count that little fight he fought in between. I think he fought a fight early this year, or count that shit. He fought a bum and a catchweight.
he fought him at the end of last year, but before then, he hadn't fought in three
Since
years. Like,
Bud. Yeah.
yeah, he from 2018 all the way to the end of 2021. Then he had that fight, and then he went from there all the way to the this fight that he just had with Danny. So that's like one fight in 4 years. So that's what Danny was going against. If Danny was going against somebody that's been sharp, somebody that's been active and having fights and fighting at a high level, it might have been totally different, man. They might have went out there and stomped his motherfucking ass.
Shit, Tony Harris. I think Tony Harris beat the brakes off of him.
I when I went back and checked the fights out, I saw them interview Tony Harrison, and he said he felt like he should be next for Danny Garcia.
He was at the fight calling for that shit.
Yeah, yeah. You think he'll beat him?
Hell yeah. Like with Danny, I still think Danny too small for 154. That was the reason I was taking Benavidez, even though he had one leg and he fought dude at a catchweight. Dude had more power than the 154. I ain't seen Danny at no other than 147. And like you said, he came in at 152. He was a small 154. So I was just using the size. Can he acclimate to that weight? I don't know.
Man, I think Super Bad will whoop his motherfucking ass out there. Spur, man, let me jump up in the chat a little bit. Iceberg Nerd, salute to you, bro. He said Hooker got his ass beat too. He got his ass whooped. Every single time Hooker went up and fought somebody with a deep amateur background. Sure, I ain't gonna say every single time. But them last two times, that shit was a disaster. He fought a motherfucker. You'll see two amateur backgrounds for Jose Ramirez. Either you're gonna see 154 and 11, or you're gonna see 85 and 8. But he was like a 7-time national champion. He was an Olympian. That motherfucker fought Lomachenko in the Olympics. And Virgil Ortiz was 140 and 20. He definitely was a 7-time national champion, and he was an Olympian. Them type of motherfuckers go out there and stop Hooker because those fighters are 3.5s and 4s on my pedigree scale, and Hooker is a goddamn 2. He's a regional type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So I look at him different than other fighters. With a bunch of amateur fights, because he got like 100 amateur fights down there, but they regional. He ain't whooping ass on the national level. So this is a step down in class for Cobbs. He going against an easier opponent than his last opponent. Big Boys Boxing said that Hooker reach is going to be a problem for him. I reckon. Do your thing. Salute to my boy D-Lo. That's the voice of reason. I saw you call me the other day, but I'm pretty sure that you saw that I called you back. Derek Bailey said, Trey, you going against your Texas fam? I don't really be giving a fuck about that shit, bro. When it comes to boxing, I see victory and I see defeat. I see eating crow and I see serving crow. And I be thinking, young nigga, serve that crow. Young nigga, serve that crow. That's what I come to do. You know what I'm saying? I come to put a foot in the motherfucker ass and serve that crow. All I do is serve crow no matter what. I don't give a fuck where a motherfucker from. Derek Bailey said, I'm staying with Hooker. Go on, do your thing, man. I almost wanted to pick him too until I looked at the shit a little bit closer. And then I looked at Hooker fight against a southpaw, and I wasn't impressed. You know what I'm saying? So I feel relatively good about my pick. I mean, it ain't like I'm saying that Cobb is a 10-1 favorite. If Hooker was more active, and I done seen that he's able to take punches in this division, because the only time I done seen him in this division, he done went out there and got stopped. I might want to take Hooker. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at everything, that the inactivity, the way that he's responded to punches at this weight class so far, the way that he fought against a southpaw in the video that I was looking at, I'm gonna go ahead and ride with this motherfucker Cobbs. If I get dealt with, I get dealt with. Where I'm at, Derek Bailey said Barthélemy might be really 45 in Cuban years. Yeah. He looked pretty good though, man. One reason I went on and took the fight to go the distance is because when I saw him at the weigh-in, I thought he looked pretty healthy, on point, well rested. You know what I'm saying? I done lost my motherfucking spot. Big Boys Boxing said, go with Cobbs, Trex. I'll something Hooker. We see what happens. You only 2-point lead on me. Oh, you think I'm about to stay down there with y'all? I saw that you had a great week last week, and I was like, damn, man, that dude must be ahead of me pretty good. And then I looked and I say, oh man, I'm still 2 points ahead of. Oh, you in trouble. You are in trouble. Well, you think I'm about to stay down there in the 20s and the 30s and all that kind of shit? All right, man, we're gonna see. Derek Bailey said that makes sense. Hooker may have a little quit in him. Oh, because talking iceberg there. Let me get out your business. Big Boys Boxing said Cobbs ain't no Ortiz. Nah, he ain't no Ortiz. He ain't no Ortiz. I'm not sure if it.
Hey, I think D-Lo behind with his comments. We were talking about Thurman and what's the name? Who else he just mentioned? Danny Garcia a minute ago. That's what he's talking about right now.
Yeah, Big Boy Box said Cobbs ain't no Ortiz and Hooker ain't no Roker. All right, we gonna see, man. You taking a guy that's coming off an 18-month layoff. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't going against somebody with one leg. We'll
And one
see.
thing about Cobb, though, he might not be the slickest, but he got some slickness of him, and he's a southpaw, like you say.
That's really the main thing. He's not even speaking on that. How do you view the skills of Hooker against a southpaw, Big Boys Boxing? But we gonna see though. Napoleon, what's up, bro? Salute. Said Hooker ain't hard to hurt. Never been high on that dude. I actually like him. I like Hooker, man. Hooker coming out of Oak Cliff and shit, man. My mom used to live in Oak Cliff back in the day. I like Hooker. I think Hooker is a warrior. Hooker the type of motherfucker that'll go out there and go toe to toe with you, but that's what get him in trouble. When he fought against Ramirez and when he fought against Virgil Ortiz, everybody kept saying if Hooker can stay disciplined, it's a chance that he can beat these guys. And he would go out there and he would look good early. Ooh, look at Hooker on the jab, putting that reach on their motherfucking ass, coming back with the right hand and all that kind of stuff. And then what happened? They draw his ass into a firefight. He tried to go toe to toe with a motherfucker, and he gets stopped when he fight them top guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Cobbs should be the favorite in this fight. I ain't saying it should be 10-1. I ain't even saying 5-1. I say 2-1, but I still think Cobbs should be the favorite because he's been active. He naturally bigger man, southpaw, hooker coming off the long ass layoff, and he's a step down in class. I think he should be a slight favorite at least. This boxing close fight, in my opinion. Neither guy is that good. D'Lo said Danny Garcia is in no man's land. He abandoned 147, but he ain't on the level at 154, in my opinion. Yeah, he like a tweener. He like a tweener now, if you want to say that, like Adrian Broner was. Like he was stuck between 140 and 147. He started fighting folks at like 144 and 145 and all that kind of shit. He had his own little weight class for a little while, and he was like a tweener. You know, too big, too small for the too big for one division, too small for the other one. So I can see it like that.
Hey, D-Lo, salute, bro. If I ain't spoke, I just read the comment. Apex Legend Troll. Whoa. Gotta watch you. I see that name. Salute, fam. Welcome to the gym if it's your first time.
That sound familiar. I think that might have been a dude that was talking with us on MZ channel, maybe. I know it was somebody that had the name Troll in their name. But he wasn't really no troll, though. You know what I'm saying? Big Boys Boxing said, my biggest question this week is, can Ortiz Jr. get to that awkward motherfucker Mickinson? Oh, man, I'm not going to give no breakdown on every fight, man. Fuck that shit. I'm going to let y'all motherfuckers go ahead and sink and swim on your own when it comes to this Champ Raw shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, McKinson, he a decent little old fighter, though. I know he ain't got no power, but he got a little bit of background to him. I ain't gonna just break it all down and shit, but he can fight a little bit. I don't really think that I don't think he probably should. Oh man, that's the only thing about this shit, man. I just be in a position that I just feel like I'm giving up the game and shit when I'm
Hey, bro,
talking.
you can get this game. They still ain't gonna listen, Trey. I promise you.
No, that ain't
Hey,
what they were saying this past
you
week.
changed my mind. You changed my mind on that Cobb shit, though. I swear you did. But
Hey,
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie.
I changed.
When I heard layoff, I said, oh, hell no. I learned my fucking lesson about them. I never even had it in my mind when I was thinking about layoff. You know what I'm saying?
me neither. Me neither.
Just
I'm
fought.
thinking about Hooker ex champion. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot.
Yeah. Them layoffs and shit, that do be square business though. You know what I'm saying? And then when I be saying that shit like Kanaki, right? I had said that Kanaki was a 1.5 on my scale, but he was really a 2. So last week we just had a 2 going against a 4, and what happened? The 4 went out there and got on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people be thinking I be on some bullshit, man, but I
Hey,
do got a goddamn championship around this hoe.
you can't leave this out. The foe got on his ass, and the foe was overweight and everything. Out of shape, overweight, probably wasn't at his best. And still got on his ass.
He did, man. And plus, Kanaki was coming off a layoff. Kanaki hadn't fought in about 8 months since he fought the Nordic Nightmare the second time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that you be having to look at going into these fights. If you want to take a fighter at their best, a lot of the time when the matchmakers, when they go get an opponent that's coming off a long layoff, it's so they can take advantage of that. They want they fighter to go out there and stop the motherfucker or something. Like we just had a fight not that long ago with Juice Gonzalez. That's Joey Gonzalez's big brother. He just fought this guy named Jose Angulo. This motherfucker tough as nails. Well, I ain't gonna say he tough as nails, but he is pretty tough. He got some good mobility. He got an amateur background. This is not the type of guy that you stop. But Juice Gonzalez just stopped this man because he came off a 2-year layoff. Hold on, no, it was a 15-month layoff. He came off a 15-month layoff. He fought Juice Gonzalez and he got stopped for the first time in his career. And he done been in the ring with good fighters too. He was like 14-2 One of the guys that beat him, I can't remember his name, but he had a little amateur background. He was a decent fighter. And he went the distance with this guy, and he lost a majority decision. He get in there with, in my opinion, with an inferior fighter in Juice Gonzalez and get stopped because he was coming off a 15-month layoff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for the most part, I don't like taking fighters coming off them long layoffs like that. A year, 15 months, and all that kind of shit.
Jose
Man, I shouldn't
Siciliano,
took
salute,
connect
bro. What's
anyway.
happening?
Layoff or no layoff, nigga. If he don't jump on your ass out the door, he ain't finna do shit to you. Cause he always wait on like fought to after the round 6 and shit like that. We can just kind of survive and live off his early work. So I thought, shit, ain't no way in hell they finna put this man in somewhere dangerous. And I'd be damn they did. I just knew it was a setup fight. That's why I was taking it.
Yeah. Let me look right here. D'Lo said guys like Lord and Harrison are everything Danny Swift Garcia don't want. Lord and Harrison. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that, man. They might be able to weight drain Laura a little bit, huh? Since he done went to 160. I think he at 160. I might be wrong about that. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you though. Mobility, they got that long arms and shit like that. I think that'll be tough. I'm really looking at Harrison too, because in my opinion, Harrison ain't really been down on the cards too much in his career. I know he didn't look the greatest against Brian Perella. And I know there's a lot of people feel like he got a robbery decision over Charlo in the first fight. But aside from that, if you look at the guy like officially on the cards, he don't be down in the fight, even when he lose. Like when he lose and get knocked out, he be up on the cards. Even going back to Willie Nelson, he was winning that fight before he got stopped. When he fought Jerry Hurd, he was winning that fight before he got stopped. The rematch against Charlo, some people feel like, a lot of people actually feel like he was winning that fight before he got stopped. So I just know that he one of them undervalued type of people. I think he'll go out there and box a clinic on Danny Garcia. You didn't even tell us how you felt about it, bro. How you feel about Danny Garcia versus Superbad?
I feel that he ain't got none of this shit that it take to get up in there with Superbad, man. Superbad skillfully. I know he's a little seasoned, a little older, but skillfully, I think that he's gonna have a lot of trouble, man, fucking with that boy. I don't know if he'd get stopped, but I know he'd get beat up for 12 rounds, 10 rounds. They go 10. I don't think that's a good fight for Danny, man. Good matchup, I'd say, for Danny. Even with his clean, good boxing skills, Superbad can box like a motherfucker as well. But he, you know what I'm saying, with a little more fluidity than Danny.
Yeah, we got a man that's 6'1" going against a 5'8" guy. And I ain't talking about somebody that done fought at 140 and all that. I'm talking about a true bona fide 154 pounder that improved himself in his division. It gives me the type of vibes that I got from Canelo fighting against Biffle, where you fighting that naturally bigger guy, but it's a bigger guy that's been tested in his division. Biffle fought against what's the white dude name that just got destroyed by Bill by Better Big. I
Joe
can't think his.
Smith. Joe
Yeah,
Smith.
he fought him. He fought against John Pascal. He got tested. He done took some hard punches in the division. I see the same thing in that matchup. That motherfucker done been in there with some tough dudes at 154. I think he'll go out there and dog walk.
Brown, salute, sis. What's happening?
My Amazon Angel, what's up with you?
Hey Trey, not just dog walk him. He make Danny put his hands in his pocket for real. Cause that's the only way he don't get knocked out. I don't see Danny trying to throw with him. None of that shit. Too small.
Yeah, he might be the first to stop him.
Like the first 5 rounds, Danny Daddy gonna be like, "Put your guard up, son. Put your guard up." Cause what's the name gonna have answer for everything, man? Counter punching, gonna be taking the lead way longer. So if he look like he gonna throw a jab, Harrison gonna throw one. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get there first. The motherfucker smart, man. And I don't think Danny gonna have to try to walk him down, pull off his best impression of Charlo to even fuck with him. Because if he try to box, That's gonna be a bad recipe. It's gonna be a one-sided kind of fight.
Yeah. D'Lo said Thurman may fuck around and call out Berto. Goddamn me. Then he said all that Macho Man Randy Savage lingo done played out for Thurman. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit Thurman talking about. I did see he was talking about fighting Jake Paul or some shit. I actually didn't even watch the video. I just saw the title where it said that Thurman want to fight Jake Paul. I was like, man, come on, man. Big Boys Box said I figured out the scoring system. Look out, goddamn. Oh yeah, man, go on ahead and bring your best. I just know it's a long season. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know that like where we at right now, everybody is pretty bunched up together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm far down on the list, right? But I'm only like 50 something points from first place. That ain't shit. That can change in 1 week. I can go pick up 40 points in 1 week on a motherfucker. 50 points, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a long season.
Buddy, go! Ejectocito, cuz!
Get the fuck out my gym.
You must have to kick out a troll or something.
Yeah, I think I know who that is too.
Yeah, that's the motherfucking uh
It's a nigga with
YouTube
bots. That's a
a
nigga with
YouTube
bots.
a
That's a,
YouTube streetwalker.
no, that's a nigga
Yeah.
with bots. That's somebody with bots, Marlo. Cause I went in there. One was deleted, and I'm seeing messages still popping up. That's a bot. Cause one account can't send them any messages. So it's probably like three of them.
In that troll activity today. D'Lo said, man, I was typing my ass off. Didn't realize I was on a long delay, goddamn. Yeah, welcome back, my brother. Big Boys Boxing said, not great, but I don't rate Cobbs either. It's a good competitive fight. It is a good competitive fight. I agree with you on that. Apex Legend Troll. He said, yeah, that's me. All right, man, salute to you. He said, Danny Swift Garcia can't beat no top 10 154. Liam Smith could have been an option, but he moved up. Yeah, that'd been tough right there. So we already seen what Liam Smith went out there and did to Jesse Vargas when he moved up, and Jesse Vargas pretty damn tough. You know, he ain't the type of guy that you go out there and stop, but motherfucker got 10th round stoppage. Fucking around with Liam Smith at 154, coming off a layoff and fighting in the division for the first time. He said Danny Swift Garcia can still make 147, just can't beat no good fighters in that division. That's what I was saying too. Napoleon said Danny clearly just hangs around for a payday. He don't want no real smoke, just a light touch and a check. Goddamn me, I agree with you on that. Big Boys Boxing said, Trash, you gave up your pick on Garcia versus Benavidez live last week and then went the other way. So really, you ain't giving away much. Well, that's one pick. What about all the other picks that I done had? What about Opataya over Maurice Bradis? What about Dimitri Bivol over Canelo? What about last week with Demareezan over Kanaki? Like shit. Hey man, we ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't got a track record for whooping ass, and you need to show me some respect. Cause I'm the motherfucker that made it cool for you motherfuckers to be calling fights in the community and all that shit. To be real,
Preach,
y'all
folks.
my motherfucking offspring when it come to calling them fights. You talking to the originator. So show some respect for your father. Hey, hold on real quick.
That nigga just sniggered. He snapped.
What was he? Did you hear?
He
Oh,
was
right
after
here.
that one with when he was talking
I
about he's
said
hella delayed.
giving away. I think he
Yeah,
read that.
yeah, that's it.
Eric R said Cobb's cracked too. He said he got a seat. Jose says he I'm gonna say, that's right, Trey X, I hear you. I can't either after Karanaki fight. I think he's done. He just might be, man. Big boy
Oh, he
say
finito, bro. He
he
finito.
said Kawanaki was never gonna have a long career by blocking punches with his physics. Alman Brown say, hey fellas, Trey X, Marlo's corner, Louis. Chat and Mars. Blessings, blessings, sis.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I had to go turn the oven off real quick.
I was right here. D-Lo 44 said, ordinary Joe.
You talking about Joe Smith?
Or Eric R. say, Superbad ain't no Amir Khan. He'll probably welcome Danny at 54, and gently escort his ass firmly into retirement. Iceberg Nerd said, I've been calling for the Harrison fight. Soon as Danny announced he was moving up, either you can hang in a division or you can't. Right. Dino say
Yeah.
too many disadvantages like Cambosis versus Haney.
But I know you. I know we want him to fight them tough fights, but I don't see nothing wrong with the motherfucker getting some acclamation fights though. Like I really didn't even see nothing wrong with him fighting Benavidez. You know, just getting his feet wet in the division. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
But I
that
do
fight
want to
was
see.
for?
Go ahead.
You know what that fight was for? For a shot at Charlo.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That
So it
fight
ain't no acclamation.
just call it
Fighting
for
Benavidez gonna get you acclimated for Charlo?
call it
Fuck
a shot.
no.
That fight was for a shot at the ass whooping. That's all it was. Eric R said Danny would be better off fighting Boots than be messing with Tony Harris. Yeah, for real. Just only get put to sleep. I wouldn't either get put to sleep or get your ass schooled. Napoleon Armstrong said I don't really F with Thurman. But Danny calling him out makes Keith look bad. Because Danny obviously not putting him in that real category with fighters he fled from. Yeah, and plus they already fought. So he know that motherfucker ain't what his mouthpiece say he is. Apex Legend Troll say Danny is on some BS, trying to imply his trying to imply his lost expense was based on depression. Oh, he pulling that goddamn Teofimo Lopez trick, huh? The same Spence who had come off getting tossed out of the car and almost dying. He said, guaranteed Spence was going through way more. Yep, got a
Yeah,
point.
that's what I said too in the chat on the video.
D'Lo
Motherfucker
Four,
doing all that crying.
Man,
yeah.
if Earl wouldn't come back from that
You
wreck,
see what
bro,
I
he would
did?
have knocked Danny out.
I had it on mute. I was like, what the fuck he crying for? And then when I pressed it was too late. D'Lo
You heard what I
Four
just said?
said, what?
I said if Earl wasn't coming off that wreck, he would have knocked Danny the fuck out.
Probably.
No, he was coming. Earl got tired.
D'Lo Four said, what about us? He said, what about us telling motherfuckers Frank Sanchez over FA for years, right?
Been saying that shit for years, man. We was all over that shit right there, man.
Yeah,
Even that motherfucker King Louis was on top of that shit, man. Cause when we first seen Frank Sanchez, we was all like, man, I like that motherfucker. He
And I
nice.
seen FA motherfucking sorry ass get dropped by a nigga he supposed to knock out. He was finna knock him out, went in there and got dropped.
yeah, that
That
was
was
that
that
was
Kalatse.
Yeah.
that was an
That was
exciting night right there.
that was one of my favorite fight calls that we ever done. That was fun.
D'Lo Four say, I wonder if they will make Kawanaki versus Areola too as a curtain call. Dalton Ball salute fam. He said,
Nah, he let me go because D-Lo was talking about how for a curtain call, because Kaneki talking about he might have one more fight in him. And he might have to get out the way. So who is a good opponent for the motherfucker? I guess Areola. But weird things happen in rematches, man. Areola might come out there and whoop his ass. It ain't like he ain't got an amateur background and all that shit. Hell, Areola was really a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't take his career seriously like he was supposed to. And in his recent fights, he always coming off a layoff and all that kind of shit. But you never know what'll happen in a rematch, man, with
Man, Kawanaki
familiarity.
done. I'm talking about after this fight, he ain't fighting nobody else. He talking about he might be done after getting his ass whooped by a dude he supposed to whoop. Even though you know what I'm saying, if you know the sport and the science, like you was up there looking at the shit and you know what type of fighter this dude is, Kawanaki didn't have too much of a chance, even with him coming out of shape. So who the fuck can he really beat? That
He
he
need
that
to
he
go
ain't already beat.
get him an ex-football player or something, man. I know he already beat Gerald Washington and all that, but he got to be at least one more ex-football player they can get him in there with.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that
Yeah.
heavyweight division taking all them punches to the face like that with no head movement and shit, it's definitely gonna get you out of there early retirement. Don Boss said, what's up? He said, we sup. He said, what's up to, huh? He said, we sup to feel sorry
He
for,
said we supposed to feel sorry for that motherfucker.
oh, he talking about Danny, huh?
Yeah.
He said they don't call him the gift for nothing. Danny shed crocodile tears. Herrera and Lamont beat him.
Yeah,
Uh,
we always felt that way, man. Herrera went out there and pieced his ass up in Puerto Rico. And Lamont Peterson, Lamont fucked around to me, man. Lamont went out there trying to box him early and shit. And you know the motherfucker ain't that graceful as a boxer. I think he should have just stepped to him and put hands on him like he did in the second half of the fight. Second half of the fight, he stepped to guard to Danny, putting hands on him, hitting him with the right hand, all kind of shit, going to the body. He should have done that from the get-go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Kilo 404 said keep pretend he was gonna rematch Danny Garcia for years. That's how he got out. That's how he got out of the motherfuckers jumped on him. That's how he got out of the rematch in Porter and some other fighters. Gil Cole said my sources say that Keith don't mess around and number one in the WBC for Mel Charlo belt. Keith ain't gonna do shit but run his mouth, man. He still got you convinced though. Yeah. Big boy boxer say Danny talking absolute shit, trying to make a little more money. It would work too. Yeah, I think so.
He didn't respond to what I said though.
He got a big
You
fan.
talking to the originator, and when it come to this shit,
He
y'all
got.
motherfuckers better put some respect on my name around this motherfucker. I
Hypey
ain't
say
mean to interrupt.
Hypey say this sounds like a sympathy party. He said, "Let me guess. Wilder lost to Fury third time because he was under so much white supremacy racism. Let's get Ross. This nigga just brought
No,
up
you got the wrong king. This King Louis, not king of nothing. Like, straight up.
Eric R. said Danny got excited because 3 losses later he discovered body punching. Apex Legend Troll say,
Yeah, he was saying that shit on Saturday. He was like, man, when the fuck did Danny start going to the body? You know what I'm saying? Danny been going to the body, man. Some of his best punches that he landed on Earl was going to the body. Earl will jump on it with something, and Danny will counter him to the body and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time Earl will kind of try to jump back from the shot, but it'll still land on him at a pretty good clip. You know what I'm saying? Even when he fought against Thurman, a lot of his counters and shit was going to the body. He always been not like a high level body puncher, but he at least try to keep you honest by going to the body, and he'll counter you to the body from time to time.
Hey, can
Apex
I ask
Legend
y'all a
Troll.
question? Hold up, real quick. Can I ask
Go
y'all a
ahead.
question? Ain't that what like the body work he was doing? Like y'all was mentioning, wasn't that some of the best boxing you ever seen Danny Garcia do?
Yeah, I said I was
Yeah,
impressed, especially
yeah.
at that,
And we know why though. But I'm just saying that was probably one of the best fights I ever seen Danny fight.
especially at that weight. He was able to move around, looked comfortable.
You know, at a certain level, he always looked pretty good. Like when he fought against Granados and shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He looked pretty decent in that fight.
He looked like he was playing with Granados. Like
Yeah, like
even though he was playing with Benavidez, he didn't go in there and try to engage with that nigga seriously at all because he know Benavidez could have caught him and hit him with some crazy shit. So he was
Garcia set up a lot of counter punches.
playing
Uh,
boxing for the first time I was seeing Garcia play with a nigga in box. Usually when he play with him, he'll sit there, hit you with a couple things, then knock you out when he play with you. He boxed with that nigga, but mm,
Apex Legend Troll said Thurman going to fight Blair Cobb versus Hooker, winner of next.
He
D'Lo
said,
for
"Who?"
Thurman going to fight the winner of Blair Cobb Maurice Hooker fight.
Well, I could see some shit like that too. That shit would be funny as hell.
D'Lo said, "I would pick Ariola by stopping." He said, "I don't think Konecki can keep up with him in a rematch."
That's what I'm saying, man, no rematches, strange things happen in no rematches, man. That ain't no guaranteed victory for Kanaki. They just need to go find. Man, there's plenty of bombs they can go out there and find for this dude. Go out there to Ecuador or somewhere and go find a motherfucker that's 20 and 0, but he ain't fought nobody but motherfucker that's 0 and 5, and bring him over here and let him fight Kanaki. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's talking to just to get in their business. This nigga said hypey. Who was those guys? He said, I thought we was talking about Danny Garcia. It was Wilder and shit come from. D-Lo said Seth Mitchell ain't coming back to be this victim.
Well, you know that's what I was thinking about, D-Lo. Let's go find a Seth Mitchell or somebody for the man.
D-Lo said maybe Brazil being serious. What he's talking about fighting or something? Big Boy said Areola will beat Karnacki now, in my opinion. He needs this softer touch, like Howdale winners, like no, like Shondale winners to
Oh,
get
that's
to get that farewell win, the farewell win.
that sounds like that might be that dude that Demareason fought in his last fight before this fight. I don't. I think that might be him. A motherfucker with like 19 losses or some shit, but he only been stopped like 3 times. If I'm talking about the right person, I might have the wrong guy. That's his area because he big boy boxing, so he fuck with the heavyweights. Just like that fight call shit is my area because I'm the motherfucking originator when it comes to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Gold medal motherfucker, 5 on the pedigree scale. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Jose says Yama say F.A. Ajaba was a good can. Uh, didn't think he had a future. He said no footwork or head movement. Yeah, Sanchez opened up his motherfucking playbook to the world. Big boy boxing say no money in it though. Jose Sisiyama said maybe a casino fight for Kawanaki. No big venue. Nobody wants to watch that anymore.
Hold on. What he said about FL Jogba. He said he was a good con. Didn't think he had a future, no footwork or head movement. I mean, that was a man that started fighting when he was 19, though.
Oh,
That
that's
motherfucker,
now go ahead. I said, oh, that's old.
yeah, that motherfucker he started fighting when he was 19 and still ended up being an Olympian and shit. I think if you consider where he come from, because he really a soccer player. That was his sport. So if you just take that in consideration, man, I think the guy is pretty decent. He ain't no easy out. I mean, I know he went out there and lost to Frank Sanchez, so now we say he trashed because he went out there and lost to like a 4.5. I mean, maybe a 4 on the pedigree scale, motherfucker. Somebody that was 214-6 and only lost to one man his whole fighting career. There's only been one man to ever beat Frank Sanchez, and that was Lenier Perro out of Cuba. He beat him 6 times in the amateurs. He was 214-6, and he lost all 6 times to this one guy. So I ain't gonna just say that the man just straight trash, man. He'll go out there and give a good run to a bunch of motherfuckers at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't slick and smooth and can make themselves small like Frank Sanchez.
And you gotta remember, he doing that at heavyweight. Like straight up, how many heavyweights you see moving like Frank Sanchez? Not too many.
Yeah.
Big baby, not too many.
Yeah. And they still on the small side. Both of them are like 6'4" heavyweights. These other motherfuckers 6'6", 6'7". Like look at them young Ergovich. Ergovich a giant out there. You know what I'm saying? It's another one that's a giant too. His name is Bakadir Jalalov. He a 5 on the pedigree scale. His last fight, he fought this dude, his last name Malawi, and he knocked him out in the last round. He a southpaw. He fought against Joe Joyce in the amateurs, so it kind of make me question him because I saw Joe Joyce take his heart in the Olympics, and no, it wasn't the Olympics. I think it wasn't the Olympics. It was one of them tournaments though, but Joe Joyce took his heart. So that made me think that he might not have nothing, you know what I'm saying? But he was a kid in that fight. I saw him a few years later. That motherfucker looked like a totally different dude, man. I'm talking about he looked like a goddamn monster now. He like 6'7". Filled out though. I ain't talking about tall and skinny. I'm talking about filled out
Hey,
and landing
Buddy
hard
won a
shots.
gold medal. Did Buddy win a gold medal?
He a 5 on the pedigree scale. So either he won a gold in the Olympics or he won gold at the AIBA World
He got a
Championships.
like
You
he
know what I'm
got a
saying?
got a fresh record. Like he's new into it.
Yeah, he kind
Oh
of
baby,
new.
he got a gold medal. I know who you talking about. That boy Cole.
Yeah,
Like
that
from
motherfucker
Russia or
beast.
some shit. 6'7".
One of them countries, man. The
Yeah,
motherfucker big. But
I know who you
it's a
talking about.
lot of it's a lot of big heavyweights that's coming into the picture. You know what I'm saying? So I actually think a Jabba can fight with some of these motherfuckers. He might not go out there and beat them, but I think he'll offer a stiff test. He ain't gonna just be a pushover.
Napoleon Armstrong said, then he knows in his heart he can't compete at the top, and even fight with less confidence, and even fights with less confidence in his opinion. He said he waited till the 12th round to talk shit to Benavidez, asked to not piss Jose off. He need to retire. Apex Apex Legend Troll said Charles Martin found his keys since he got punched by Ortiz, looking off into the space. He said maybe him versus Karnacki
That's a
retirement.
rematch too.
No, I was just saying in the retirement fight.
Yeah, he's saying the farewell fight, but that's also a rematch. Cause you remember him and Charles Martin had a good run. We called that fight. That was like it was
Hey,
6-4.
hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. That'll be wrong for him because remember what Charles Martin was before the Kalnaki fight. Kalnaki was up and coming. When he fought Charles Martin, we seen Charles Martin get his fucking confidence back in that fight.
He did. That
I
was
think
his
he beats
redemption
him.
fight.
I think he beats him. I think he beats him in the rematch.
That's the
Charles Martin.
fight that Charles Martin. Yeah, that's the fight that Charles Martin earned our respect back.
Right. Jose Siciliano said the stick jab to the stomach and the left hook to the body on the counter was good to see. But I don't see Danny winning a big fight yet. He said maybe after some steps up, maybe after some step up fights, he ain't getting any younger though. He ain't got
But
time.
then
Time ain't on his side. I mean, Eric R said all I know is I ain't fuck with Argentina boxers no more.
them
Think
Argentinian fighters be tough though, bro. Like Marcos Maidana and all them motherfuckers, man. Argentina got some tough fighters that come out of there, man. Josh Kelly just fought a tough Argentinian fighter named Lucas Bastida this past weekend. He went the distance. You know what I'm saying? Got some tough fighters, man.
D'Lo said I was saying Brazil versus Kalnecki could be the one. We got laughing emojis in number one.
Yeah, he's saying the
Brazil
former
knock him
football
out.
player. Yeah, he's
Brazil
saying because
knock him
Brazil.
out.
When the last time Brazil fought though?
Wilder.
Shit, how long got is that what I'm saying? That's another one. Motherfucker ain't fought in a long time. We don't know what he looking like
But
right
I
now. That
know
motherfucker.
Hellenius took this nigga soul, and I know where Brazil gonna be like, this nigga ain't fucking Wilder.
Yeah, but he ain't Hellenius. Hellenius, you'll
So
see two records. You'll see one or two records. Either you're gonna see 101, 38-5, or you're gonna see 190-19. Either way, that's way above what Kanaki is. You know what I'm saying? And that's way above what Brazil is. Brazil only had about 15 amateur fights, if that. You know what I'm saying? He's a former football player. That's why D'Lo saying that he'll be a good fight for him because he's a former football player. So yeah, so I can't look at what Hellenius did and then translate it to him.
it's
You know what
not
I'm saying?
translating it to him. I'm saying Hellenius broke this motherfucker. I think whoever just gonna go in there and hit that bitch with everything they got can possibly knock his ass out because it's just fight with the nigga through the first 2 rounds when he trying to lay his shit out because that's all he know what to do. And after that, he gonna gas. When he was winning, he was doing that shit for 6, 7 rounds. Then he'll lay off. But he ain't doing it no more because they jumping on his ass out the door. So I think Brazil can go in there and catch his ass with some power. He got some decent power, better power that I think
Then reason got
that can Demarisa can throw. Cause like them some awkward shots. Even though he outworked the man, he just wasn't knocking hitting with nothing clean. I think the first nigga hit that nigga clean gonna drop him.
you know what? I think that's a good point that you just brought up because he ain't fought nobody that got that power like like Kalanius, but that motherfucker can punch. But one thing that I think that you got to do to stop Kaneki is go to the body. Like that's one thing that Hellenius did. Hellenius went to the body, man. When he got him to the ropes, he stabbed him to the body with that right hand. And one reason that I took them a reason by decision is because them a reason don't go to the body. All he do is throw headshots. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, Kanaki outlanded him to the body in this fight. Kanaki landed like 100 body shots, and Demarieson landed like 14 or 15. He don't go to the body. So like,
Nike a good body puncher, but it just don't be having too much on it, as you can tell. You hit a nigga 100 times in the body and he don't drop one time.
yeah, but what I'm saying is to stop Kaneki, I do think that it would be good if you go to the body. If you just gonna throw straight headshots like a Demarieson,
Gotcha.
I don't think you can stop him like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but Brazil hit hard enough. Brazil hit like a mule kick, so that motherfucker might have the power to hit him with a headshot, knock him out.
Gotcha.
Man, we catch up because I'm about to get him out. Big boy say, I'll never show any disrespect. I'll never show any disrespect to you, Trey. But I'm in my 40s. This is my second YouTube channel. I called the odd fights on my first channel almost a decade ago. You
Oh
are
man,
you
oh
are much
hell,
you are much better
man,
at
come on, man. Nigga, I've been doing this fight card shit on YouTube since 2018. It wasn't nobody doing no blow by blow until I done this shit. I got to see your evidence on that because I can tell you my first fight call on here. You got to go back to Devin Haney. I can't even remember who he was fighting. It was in 2018. But yeah, nigga, I done called like 700 fights on YouTube. So you mean to tell me I ain't the originator of blow by blow fight call on YouTube? That's what you telling me.
that's what we talking about, blow by blow.
Yeah, that's really what we talking about, blow by blow. And I listen to your shit. You over there trying to sound like me with your energy and all that kind of shit. Like, man, come on. Nigga, I hear that you done listen to my shit before. I can tell because you over there trying to go all fast and shit and do it like me. You goddamn right I'm better than you. Because I've been doing it longer than you. If you've been doing it for a whole decade, you should be better than that. So you mean to tell me you done done it for 10 years and you ain't got nothing? If you do it for 10 years, you should be good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one more.
Hold on, man. Let me stop because I'm over here feeling
Man,
like
that's
I'm a bully or
Mississippi
something.
country. No, that's that Texas swag, nigga. That's just that's South shit, man. It ain't
Yeah,
no.
I'm over here being a bully. You know what I'm saying? Because he damn sure don't want to go blow for blow with
Nah,
this shit.
I think that's just your frustration. Last month, what's his name came through. I ain't gonna even say the motherfucker name. One motherfucker came through talking about he don't fuck with us because motherfucker sound like horse racing. And then you go over here and listen to him, the motherfucker sound like he trying to sound like do his best impression
But
of
then the
what he
bitch
heard.
nigga, hold up. Then the bitch nigga asked for you niggas to teach him how to do it.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
man, this shit crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. Fuck it, man. That's why I don't even really go places, man. I just try to stay in the lane, man. Rock with people that rock with us, nigga. You,
Man, wasn't nobody even thinking about that shit before we started doing it. And now
everybody,
everybody just come through. If you start a YouTube channel, just model your shit out to the corner, call fights and all that kind of shit, and that's the way that you do it. That's what everybody do. I
everybody
ain't gonna
want
say I ain't gonna say everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that don't, like my nigga D-Lo and different people, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that call fights, and they walk around this bitch like they didn't like I ain't the nigga that made it cool to do this. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
remember,
nigga.
I remember before Blow by Blow came up, people used to put the shit in the title. You know what I'm saying? And just used to be talking about the fight going on. Ain't nobody was Blow by Blow that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
yeah, it was nobody calling fights, nigga. You like you go Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pac, whatever the fuck the fight was. You do that shit, they'll come in there, play the video, play the video. We got it in the title. Y'all got it right there. No video and shit like that. Like you go everybody else, they got like a little link to go to a site and shit, nigga, because they can't play it on their channel. Well, nobody calling no damn fights.
That's all we saying. So don't get interpreted wrong. If you was putting it in your title, you know what I'm saying? Talking in the fight, a lot of people were doing it.
I
That's why
want
we
I
try
want
to
to see. That's the thing though. Like a motherfucker say anything. Like I could go find the link to my first fight call on YouTube right now. I can go straight over there and go get the link for the first fight call. Motherfucking say anything. How the folks to know that you done called fight for 10 years? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense.
Hyphy the devil, y'all.
Yeah, it don't be no disrespect though. But
Get out of here with that bullshit, man.
bring a
Hyphy all
nice
that bullshit.
hey y'all watching at my job tonight. Great show. Appreciate you. Big boy say I also made money off of all those fights you mentioned on my own picks, but I still respect your opinion. That was Big Boy. They they
Yeah,
pick.
I ain't never took credit for no fights that he done made no money on. I don't even know what the fuck he talking about. I ain't took no credit for none of that shit.
No, he was saying he respecting your opinion.
Uh,
Big Legend Troll said FA versus Joyce. I take it. Shit, I take that too. That's gonna be a definitely rumble. Ain't gonna be no them motherfuckers ain't gonna be hard to find. Jose Siciliano said can't wait to see Jared Anderson next couple fights for real. I ain't seen them fight in a minute, huh? Have he fought this year? Maybe he
I
has.
think he fought like I think he fought like in February or some shit, like
Early this
early
year.
in this year. I see him hitting the motherfucker with a left hook and getting him out of there.
Uh, Big Boy said Shardell Winters is 13-7. He has fought Simon Ken, Cassius Chaney, Alan Babick, and Joseph Parker, to name a few. Oh, I ain't never heard of him.
Okay. What's the name of that motherfucker that them reason fought in his last fight?
Name a reason?
Yeah. Not Kanaki, I'm talking about before him. He fought a dude that had like 18 losses and he went to distance. That's what I thought that was, but I was wrong.
I don't know. You know, folks said Mark Martin was trying to hit. Martin was trying to hail a cab after Ortiz caught him with that shot.
Yeah. When he got caught up in the ropes and shit, man. You remember that shit when he caught him with that looping left hand?
Hell
And
yeah.
then Martin got caught up in the ropes and shit and couldn't get out. Well, that
Taxi!
shit, that
Sergio
nigga ass was out of there.
Dilo say Sergio Martinez is tough. Yeah, he was. Jose says Yama laughing. Dilo 4-4 boxing say Brazil last fight was versus Wallin.
Who?
Otto Wallin.
Oh yeah. Who last fight Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I had picked Wallin on the Channel Ross because his amateur background and shit.
Big Boy said, yeah, Brazil could easily weather the storm and then take Kanaki out in like 6 or 7. Charles D said Kanaki blocks with his face and he gasses. Yeah. He be too active and shit can't even last long. Like he going for the knockout. You don't get it, he gonna get his ass. King Hippo type shit. Apex Legend Troll. He said I used to listen to Big Boy doing the fight calls. They were the best.
All
Um,
right, you got somebody co-signing for him. Was it 10 years ago? So he right. He been doing it for 10 years.
Hey, Big
uh,
Boy said Kevin Johnson was the last dude them a reason
That's
fought.
that motherfucker, Kevin Johns.
Ain't that the same dude AJ fought? Well, that's a different Johnson.
Jose says Yama said tell him Trey.
I think that AJ might have knocked him out
I think and no one knocked him out.
because the dude that I'm talking about, that Kevin Johnson, he done been in the ring with some tough dudes. I think he might have went to distance.
Yeah.
Now I be getting him and Rydell Booker mixed up, man. But I know both of them dudes done been in the ring with some tough motherfuckers and they very durable, both of them.
Ivy say fight parties isn't the same as live boxing commentary. They not stealing from y'all. Ivy
Man, if
say
a motherfucker in there, he hit him with the right hand, and he came back with this, and he did this, and he stepped in with this, and stepped in with that. What the fuck you mean that ain't no fight call, nigga? That sound like me. I'm the
no, he hit
motherfucker.
him with the foe. He hit him with the foe.
Say what?
He hit him with the foe.
Yeah, all that old kind of shit. That ain't no fight call, huh, nigga? What?
Came
Hyphy
back
just
like he
trolling
had a
that.
No,
receipt.
I said I feel the bullshit.
Hey,
Yeah, that
came back like
motherfucker.
I
he had a
think Big
receipt.
Boy is just a misunderstanding. Ain't nobody say I don't know what you were doing. Like Trey said, you gonna have to prove that shit. But niggas is biting styles around here. If you ain't one of them, you just might be one person. But I ain't. I just know me personally going down YouTube. These the only niggas that were doing that shit.
Yeah, man. It ain't no misunderstanding. I mean, it is what it is. That's my lane. And the man comes around me all the time. It's only a matter of time before I start talking shit.
I know.
Nigga, that's my lane.
Hey, we the
I
South.
own
We
that
we the
lane.
United States. I think folks from the UK, he ain't used to this. You know, he might
Man,
think you really mad at him.
man, I'm like this. Any man that feel like he can beat me, we can go against each other. And if you can beat me, I'll get off YouTube and let you have the lane. And that go for anybody doing this shit. You motherfuckers can get together and let your powers combine. And I'm gonna fuck y'all up when it come to my lane, because
Uh,
that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a challenge for anybody. Anybody that think they can beat me, we can go against each other, and I ain't gonna get no good fight either. Not no Hagler Hearns. I'm gonna come with some Robert Easter versus Rancis Barthélemy on your motherfucking ass and see if you really know how to call a fight. And if you can beat me, I get off YouTube. And ain't nobody got to worry about me talking shit no more.
Like you say, Lady Jan came through, dropping dropping heavy P, dropping heavy P on y'all boys last Saturday. She's a fan of the OG fight call.
1-1 to the Queen.
Yeah, appreciate her coming
Yeah,
through.
she was pretty cool. I had listened to her interview with Alicia Baumgartner, and she was a player.
D-Lo 404 said they was calling it play by play. Who who you talking about, D-Lo? Everybody say facts 100. Big boy say Kevin Johnson was the reason of the last fight.
Yeah.
Napoleon Armstrong said, Trey, he said, Trey, when you own something golden, motherfuckers will bite your shit instead of
Oh
thinking
yeah,
thinking of a niche of their own. Yeah. Instead of
nigga,
supporting
nigga, they
all
don't
these people came
people,
through here and said, man, this is dope, man. This is a nice, dope channel, man. And then they would did the same thing right after, never seen them again.
nigga. Everything that we done has been bit on our channel. It ain't been one thing that we done that motherfuckers just let us have our lane.
The
They done tried to crash
cartoon.
our line, all that shit.
I
And
remember.
it ain't been damn thing that they done stole that they can do better. Like to me, it's like, man, what's the purpose of even stealing somebody content if you can't do it better? Like you stepping into my lane and I'm whooping your ass every weekend. If I call a fight, my worst fight call is better than your best fight call. Like what the fuck? You might as well just let me have my lane and stay out the way.
Bro, they
You
don't
know what I'm
remember when
saying?
you used to call every fight, nigga, to the point where like, nigga, I'm just gonna call this one right here, and niggas gonna stay, cause they know it's gonna be the best, nigga. You cut the volume down. I don't be listening to this shit. I listen to y'all because what I get from the commentary, bro, you like, bro, I learned more about boxing just being in this sector of the boxing community than I was in any community I was in previous and probably gonna be in after because they don't talk boxing. You got new channels that's trying to start with it, but they still put the bullshit behind their shit. Y'all just strictly boxing. So nigga gotta respect that and for a nigga to be trying to act like somebody lane jumping and trying to man, that's blasphemous, nigga. Get out of here with that bullshit. But I don't think bro was doing that.
Yeah, we've been getting hate since we came, bro. Slander, hate. Nigga just keep it pushing. Say what we gotta say. Drop the mic on these niggas. Keep it pushing.
Hey
Bill Brooks.
man, y'all know me. I really like to just be humble with my shit. I know some of y'all like, damn, that nigga Trey X don't even be talking like this, and I don't really like to be talking quite like that. But at the same time, man, I get tired of everybody's like every single time we come up with some shit, nigga, we don't have it, but for like a month or so, nigga. The next thing you know, the next motherfucker done it, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? That shit get tiring after a while, nigga. And
Hey,
sometimes I get tired of being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm the type of motherfucker that like to wear the black hat. I ain't here to be everybody friend and everybody homeboy. Nigga, I wear the black hat. I come to kick in your ass with this boxing shit. That's what I come to do. I got my partners though. Don't get me wrong. Block fam, y'all my niggas. Napoleon Armstrong, Eric R, all my partners, y'all my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I come to put my foot in the motherfucker ass with this shit. That's what I come to do.
It like Michael Jordan talking shit in the game. That's all.
Hey,
That's
funny
it.
story. Look, this is one motherfucker that I fuck with. Like he break down fights, old school fights and shit. You know, good content. So, nigga, I go over there, he live breaking down the fight for the first time ever since I've been watching. And I was like, oh shit. And he picked one of my favorite fighters too. It was a throwback. Sugar Ray versus I think it was Duran or some shit. I'm sitting there and shit. He breaking it down, you know, pausing and talking, giving his piece, you know, we in the comment. I was like, man, you should come by with us this weekend. I forgot who we was calling that weekend. And hang out with us, man. We do blow by blow commentary. Come check us out. Man, that motherfucker came. That nigga didn't even come in the chat, y'all. That nigga listened, and then the very next weekend, that nigga was laid on his stomach, on his watching TV, calling the fight, doing his best impression of Trey X.
That's
I
that
swear
fuck
to God.
shit.
Look, he was bare feet with his laying on his stomach, bare feet with his feet kicked in the air, trying to do his best impression of Trey X. I said, "Oh man, you too crazy as a motherfucker, man."
Hey,
Them
you
motherfucker
forgot
got
about Tickle
way,
Me Elmo.
them motherfucker got way more subscribers than us too. Oh, Tickle Me Elmo, motherfucker. I used to be arguing with him about Canelo and Anthony Joshua in this conversation. This motherfucker, tell this nigga came to the channel. Next thing you know, he over there doing his best impression of the corner. This nigga over there doing trans, and he went and got him a motherfucking co-host. I said, oh shit, man, this shit getting crazy. Rod X know who I'm talking about. Rod X used to be over there. Nigga ain't never called a fight a day in his life. Nigga came over here, bro. That nigga started calling fight. They got 100-some thousand subscribers now. Ain't shouted us out not one time. Act like you don't know. Boy, YouTube is crazy as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Oh, here I go. Gil Cole said Trey X had people asking him to teach them how to call fights. He said, but old boy couldn't stay off that dope.
That's a motherfucking fact.
Ain't nobody fucking with Trey X on these
Say,
fights.
I wasn't gonna teach him anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was funny what that nigga said.
Man,
Hey, he
YouTube
ain't
crazy.
lying though. Nigga nodding and shit.
Yeah, YouTube
but,
crazy, man.
but that's why he talk shit about me, talking about I call fight like I'm doing the horse races and shit. You
He
know
over
what I'm saying?
he over there. He over there. He ain't slow no more. He don't sound like he don't hear around no more. He
Bro, they
trying to say
got on his
this quick.
ass, man. He do it after the shift, nigga, but his brain still too slow from this shit to even call it like Trey, nigga. His brain can't move that fast, bro.
Man, that nigga trying to call it like
All you hear from
that nigga be looking like a bobblehead dog. I mean, like this shit crazy. And people know too. Like people actually come through here and know what the fuck going on. Done seen these niggas ain't never did this shit
Man,
before.
jump on big
Don't
boy
say a
boxing. All that typing shit unnecessary.
they don't say a goddamn
I ain't
thing.
even see my nigga the Kane on the panel. What's up, bro?
He just got in. Salute, bro.
Hey, I just got on here to say Trey X, the best fight caller of all time. Fuck Jim Lampley, Joe Tessitore, fuck Tim Bradley. You don't believe? Challenge him. Challenge him.
And we gonna show respect to the legends in the game, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this
Nigga, fuck the
YouTube shit,
legends. Trey X got Eric, man. Trey X, man, you better than everybody, nigga.
Oh God,
Yeah,
yeah, we
listening
gonna
to you tonight, bro. I was like, man, bro, I need to be on ESPN, bro. He talking about this
hey,
bullshit. You wouldn't even have to bet,
let's
nigga,
keep
cause
that.
like
Let's
you
keep
know
it all the
boxing,
way
bro.
100, and we'll put you on another level. Is you your biasness? Like even when you know that it make you even more matter and passionate when the fighter that you like is getting his ass whooped, you be putting more shit up on top of it. So you know,
oh man.
other than if you watch them motherfuckers, they biased. You know what I'm saying? They fighter can get their ass whooped and they gonna be calling that shit one side. So we gonna get a fair call. You know what I'm saying? All the way through, fair and fun, man, funny,
Who else
Hey,
called every punch?
right?
The four
yeah.
Hey,
and the six.
the faint, the faint, the faint.
Yeah, but I was
Hey,
watching
making the
some shit.
point out
Hey,
who he stepped on his shoe. All that.
yeah, I was watching some shit about Jim Lampley the other day, the way that he used to be shitting on fighters from other countries and talking about how boring certain fighters was and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's part of his legacy, man. That motherfucker definitely was biased over there with his commentary, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie though, man. That HBO crew, they was saying some fly shit though, man. They say some shit like I even quote Jim Lampley. I be like he grinning like a jack o' lantern the way Jim Lampley used to say. And then like I remember when Mayweather fought against Philip Endo and Larry Merchant was talking about how Endo was telling us about how he went through a rite of passage back home in Africa. But it looked like he going through another rite of passage right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because he was out there getting his ass toe off the bone fucking around with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I got to give respect to the legends, man. But they definitely was on some biased bullshit, talking down on the classy, a lot of black fighters and stuff. So yeah, that's part of their legacy.
Yeah. Big Boy Boxing said Kevin Johnson had fought almost every prospect. Apex Legend Troll said, "Nah, that was a cap about Big Boy. I never heard of any other blow by blow till the corner." Yeah, man, for real. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Eric say
appreciate it.
Eric say Trey X is the fight calling king. Ernest Davis said, "Okay, little bro." He said, "Take your lane."
Now hold on, say. Oh, who said that? Ernest Davis?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't even know OG was in here, man. Salute OG. But
So,
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, scrapbook boxing. He put it in at the beginning of one of his videos. He talked about how he felt like that I was the best fight caller since the great Don Dunphy. And that's the man that I got as my picture. So you know I got respect for the motherfucker. I know we came around on the corner and people were like, man, fuck it, Trey X the GOAT. But I thought about that. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I still gotta give my respect to Don Dunphy. I feel like he is the greatest
And that
because
will
he
make
don't.
you the GOAT, Trey. The GOATs never say they the GOAT. They let other
Yeah, but
motherfuckers say that shit. You the GOAT, bro.
yeah, but the reason I say that though, bro, because he don't never stutter. Like if you listen to him, it's gonna be flawless. It's gonna be polished. He don't call as many punches as I do, but it just sounds so perfect. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got to give it to him, man. Don Dunphy.
um, Eric R said Trey X is the fight. Already that one already. Oh, Jose Sensayama said original Trey X. Frogs and music.
When
Charles D.
when
Go
my
ahead.
bad. Hey,
No, go
when
ahead.
was Don Dunphy popping? Was like in the 40s or some shit?
Yeah. He back there. His Don Dunphy first fight call was Joe Lewis versus Billy Conn. The
No,
first fight. Yeah.
no. Trey X for the niggas though.
Charles
Oh
D. said,
yeah, all day. You know what I'm
I bet Don Dunphy ain't never said, and drop this motherfucking name.
"Drop this bitch ass." Hey,
yeah, we
Charles D.
go.
I remember fucking with you. I remember fucking with you back in 2017, 2018. There were only a handful doing blow by blow.
Man, it was people doing live stream because I used to do it with them, but I was the first person to actually start doing blow by blow. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember the first fight I did. It was a Katie Taylor fight. I remember that the Kane was in the chat in that fight. I had told him too. That was when I started doing my the style that I do now. My first fight call was a Devin Haney fight. But the way that I call fights now, like going fast and calling all the punches, it started with a Katie Taylor fight. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nobody doing that shit, bro. And, 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 and
Everybody had it in their title with the fight, like so and so versus so and so, but they wasn't doing no blow by blow.
it wasn't nobody doing blow by blow. They were just doing live stream like fight parties, and they would sit around and talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I no, but I'm just saying it was only a handful of people. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to discredit the shit. I'm just saying it was just a handful of people that was doing it, even with the live no audio joint.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right
yeah.
about that.
It was
Salute to
only a
you. What's up
handful of
with it?
people.
Salute Charles D.
What up? What up? What up? I
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember when
this
you
your
guys
first
fucking with
time.
the. Nah, it ain't my first time. Nigga, I've been fucking with y'all for a minute. I remember
I'm
when
talking
y'all
about
fucking
on the
with that.
panel.
no, on the
Oh yeah,
panel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember when y'all was fucking with the Alphabet Boys. I had to stop fucking with them niggas.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I started following y'all niggas.
Apex
yeah.
Legend troll stupid as
I was,
hell.
I was telling the motherfuckers slander motherfuckers and start biting the nigga Stilo and everything.
Nah, them
Hey,
niggas
he
just be
telling
talking
the
some dumb
truth
shit.
though.
So I just don't. I stopped fucking with them niggas around that same time. When I came home, them niggas was talking that Andre Ward is a coon shit. I was like, oh, these niggas gotta go. It's like these niggas gotta go. Can't listen to this shit.
Say that motherfucker Apex Legend must been around for a long
You know what I'm
time or
saying? He
something.
telling the truth though. He telling the truth. Know what I'm saying? To know that shit, nigga. Who
You got down
he
Say I
calling that
didn't
shit
even
off
know.
of? No,
Yeah, I didn't even know he was around like that.
no, I didn't either. On Yep, that he
Nah,
ain't
I was
come from
around
AMZ.
the whole. I was
Not you.
around the
We
whole
talking about through
time.
the chat. We talking about through the
I
chat.
read
Yeah.
something in the comments.
Oh,
Yeah, the Apex Legend troll.
What do you say?
That motherfucker said that I be calling fights off my
He say,
off my
Trey, give
T-Mobile.
yourself some slack. If you had a studio like some of these guys, you'd be more on point. You calling fights off a T-Mobile low battery phone, and that's the truth, nigga. You ain't even got a computer with a mic, nigga. Man, nigga, you the goat. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. You making studio platinum classics, nigga, off of motherfucking Fruit Loops off your damn Android, nigga. You ain't even got an iPhone, Android, nigga. Come on, man. You the goat.
That motherfucker iPhone now. Don't do me like that, but that
He had
motherfucker
a,
laughing talking
I'm
about my
fucking with
phone.
you. I'm
iPhone.
fucking with you. I'm trying
That
to
nigga
boost the
Chris said,
legacy, man. This man scored 100, nigga, with his eyes closed.
that
I'm trying
nigga
to
Chris
boost it.
said, I got this old ass iPhone, this old ass tablet.
Oh man.
Nigga said that shit a long ass time ago. That's how
Yeah.
he said old boy been around them. Yeah, Apex
Yeah.
been around for a minute, man. We telling you, man, we been nothing but authentic on this motherfucker, man. Motherfucker been around here slandering the motherfucker, man. Like we some weirdos or something. They the only
Yeah.
weirdos. Watch the motherfucker that's pointing the finger, man. Gil Cole said Marlo is a good backup though. Marlo, remember when I put them hands on King Louis on Red Dead Redemption?
Man, how many times I beat this man ass, y'all, bro?
Yeah.
And go on with that bullshit, Gil.
This niggas had me dying over there on Gil Cole. That crazy ass shit. Skinning motherfucking cows and horses.
Hey, wait till they come with boxing though. We gonna be on that shit for real. That shit fun, bro.
Oh yeah, they got a cold game coming out.
Man, they gonna bring me out of retirement with that game.
Winston Lee said ain't no beating Trey X, goat smelling ass. Greatest boxing caller alive. Man.
It ain't
Charles
easy.
Charles D said, yeah, we're definitely the only ones doing the trivia. Hell yeah.
Oh
Eric
yeah, they
R.
stole that. They
Yep.
stole that and said that we wasn't the first. But they had already admitted it though.
yeah,
You
but
know
who
what I'm saying?
stole it? Who else stole it?
Oh, this one dude that said,
Yeah, I don't even want to start naming names, man. It was several people though, man. Square
Man, put
business.
their ass on blast.
this one dude said, I'm gonna tell you what he said though. This nigga said he been his knee for another YouTuber a long time ago.
He said what?
He said he dropped his sword and bent his knee for this certain YouTuber a long time ago.
Some
I
gay
said,
shit. No matter what the
That
fuck the
shit
situation
sounds
is,
real
I'm bending
suspect.
down, taking this nigga side, sucking his
he
The
meat.
said it
fuck?
on the live. He said it on the
Nigga said
live
I
stream.
dropped my sword and my knee. What kind
Yeah,
of homo shit is this shit? What the fuck? Nigga? What type of time niggas is on?
man, they basically saying they giving up their whole manhood, man. What they stand on for another person, man. I don't get down like that. That ain't me.
Tyrion Lannister shit.
That's
Yeah.
And
that's that.
I ain't making this up or nothing. The man said on his own live stream, and he said it in context that something like we supposed to do it too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, this shit crazy.
These niggas is suckers.
Man, fuck them niggas, man.
This shit some crazy shit going on.
What's with the moist shit, B? I'ma bend the knee and drop a sword. Y'all niggas ain't never hold a sword in y'all life. What kind of fruitcake shit is this going on, man?
Hey man,
I missed
niggas
the
got
super
mad.
chat. Appreciate you in the super chat, Napoleon. He said,
Oh yeah,
what
appreciate that
channel?
shit.
What channel bite Uncle Nephew? Oh man.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
put it on Front
Hey.
Street, man.
Nah,
Put it on Front Street.
hold on, Napoleon. The channel that bit Uncle Nephew is a channel that you got a lot of respect for, nigga. I'm gonna just tell you that's the clue. A
So
channel
what?
that
Put
you
it
got a
out there.
lot of respect for. I ain't gonna feed off into all that kind of shit, man. But
No,
he know
but
what I'm talking
You
about
know,
though.
and you know we like to
man,
keep the bullshit, man. They can have that bullshit, man. 'Cause
let them
like
I
have it,
ain't
but
gonna
put them on
promote him.
Front Street.
I
a
ain't
lot of
Fuck
gonna
that shit.
promote him. That's how I feel like to me. If I'm saying all that, I'm promoting the motherfucker down there. He know who I'm talking about. Cause he told me, he said, man, I got respect for y'all and I got respect for this other channel. And the other channel that he got respect for, that's who bit our cartoon. But he did a terrible job. I ain't gonna lie, I went and checked it out. That shit wasn't funny at all. The shit was trash to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? So it really ain't no threat, but it's just the fact that he tried. You know what I'm saying?
right. Hey, salute Eric R. He said he gonna catch the replay. He on his way into work. Great show as always. Appreciate you, bro. Catch you on the next.
Salute. Salute.
We'll be
I'm
right
at
back.
work right now stealing free money. Put these niggas on blast. Who the fuck is acting stupid?
Hey,
Hey,
it feels good to come in here and purge every now and then.
You
yeah.
got to, nigga. You got until 1 a.m. or 6 a.m. Nigga, get ahead and let that out. Purge, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna promote the motherfuckers,
Hey,
man.
but
And then at the same time, the motherfucker I'm talking about, a lot of these motherfuckers really like them a lot. So
I don't
I
give a
ain't gonna even,
fuck. I probably don't even fuck with the nigga. So fuck him and fuck them.
if you stay on after we get off, I'll feel you, man. I know you've been locked down too, man. So you missed out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't fuck with these suckers anyway. So whoever the fuck is out there, they can eat a dick. I really don't care. I don't listen to these niggas.
All right.
I listen to a handful. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with my nigga Black, and not Black from who y'all thinking, but you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
fuck with certain niggas.
All right.
All
I
this
just
other stupid shit, them niggas be talking. Oh, and fuck with it, man. I wish I would see these niggas at a fight. I'd kick the shit out one of these little ass niggas.
man, some of them. I wish I would see them in a fight, bro. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie to you. I'm gonna knock the back of their whole shit off.
Son, you know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself because I saw a couple niggas at a fight. And them niggas didn't want no problems.
Disrespectful cats, man. Be
Hey,
online.
listen,
Disrespectful.
I ain't been online in a year and a half, and these faggots still got my name in their mouth. So
Man,
it's a certain way you just gotta move with this shit, nigga. Like straight up, like fuck these niggas. We ain't trying to give them no airtime. Nigga talking about we trying to clout. Fuck them. Like
Son, I don't even fuck
fuck
with certain
and
people
talk
no
about
more. Niggas
boxing.
see me and be like, "Yo, I ain't see you in a minute." Yeah, you ain't see me in a minute, nigga. I don't fuck with y'all niggas. Fuck you mean?
hey,
they
salute to
see
one time.
they see you on that payroll line. And
Nah, fuck a
Hey,
payroll line, nigga. I was locked up, but even if I was
Hyphy
home,
said
like
light
I
them
don't even
in,
fuck with
Marlo.
y'all niggas.
Yeah, peace to L Dub. I fuck
Hyphy
with
said
L Dub.
let them in.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
fuck
why
with
I go.
yeah, I fuck with Dub. I fuck with L. That's my nigga.
No,
shout out, you said let who in?
Hyphy
yeah,
said let them in.
I don't see him in the thing on the
He
stage.
in the chat talking that shit. Hey, come back in, Hyphy.
All right, I'll back out. Let him in.
No, it's enough room if you want to. If you want to stay.
yeah. I was gonna say salute to my nigga L Dub, man. L Dub, one of them dudes that do his own thing, man. He original with his shit. He ain't stealing nothing from nobody. He got his own motherfucking lane. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
go
saying?
go
So I
go
got
build on this boxing talk with your boy.
yeah. He on that real boxing shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Square business.
True
Yeah,
hardcore. It's like
Dub,
hardcore.
nigga,
Vibranium
Hardcore.
core.
Hardcore.
Dub talk about anybody who weigh like 68 pounds to the fucking heavyweight division. This nigga know his shit.
That
Right.
nigga said 68 pounds.
I know, I made that up, but that nigga know everybody that's down there.
Now, real shit, nigga. I'm talking about from minimum to the heavyweight. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
nigga Dub know his shit.
Yeah.
And nigga Charles D said, nigga said, lying on this stuff, bro. I can't make this up. Dude, I went over there thinking that he finna do another video, a breakdown video. Man, I seen the title. I said, oh, damn, let me go see what this nigga doing. That nigga was over there, bro, trying to keep up with every punch. He sounded like Trey X using numbers and everything. No socks on, laying on his stomach, feet in the air dangling. I said, oh, no, man, this shit is crazy, bro. It's everybody that you tell it to, they come over here. They gonna go use it as their content. And they be big channels, bigger channels than you, and they still gonna do it. They ain't gonna say, hey, man, shout out to so and so, man. They be doing this on the weekend, hang out with them, man. Hell no, they gonna do it. I said,
And
this shit.
then I'm supposed to sit over here and be Mr. Nice Guy and let everybody be comfortable doing that shit, man. I'm getting kind of tired of letting everybody be comfortable. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm about to start talking a little shit. Cause that's what I do in real life anyway, nigga. We was playing basketball or something, nigga. You think I ain't gonna be talking shit? Or we in the boxing gym together, nigga. You think I ain't talking shit?
But these niggas
Crazy,
finna do some
nigga.
whole nigga shit to you, bro. That you like, like straight
Ain't
up. These
nobody doing no whole shit, nothing to nobody. Fuck that. I
bro,
call you on your bullshit and you see me
like,
about it.
how you gonna see him unless this nigga pops up out his man cave? Man don't go to fights. These niggas don't go to fights. They just talk shit to their little stupid
Uh,
ass subscribers who gonna give them their motherfucking welfare money. Cause a lot of these niggas
nah,
don't got
half
a
these
brain for
niggas
their
is,
goddamn self. So
but
I ain't got time to be
but
going back and forth and getting my blood pressure up for a nigga I ain't gonna see. If I see your bitch ass, it's up. If I don't,
Hey,
fuck you, nigga. I ain't gonna stress.
I
I be
can agree with that. But if you see they face and them niggas is at the fight, it's trust me, it's funny as hell. I done ran into a few of these niggas. It's hilarious.
hey, Heidi
'Cause-
say can't beat Trey X. So despite a pro black community to stream over Marlowe's corner street.
and then the funny shit is, you at a boxing fight, nigga. We can shoot the fade and get the and enjoy the fight, and talk shit after it.
Yeah. Hey man, appreciate that membership from Christopher Journey, man. Salute to you.
Appreciate you, bro. What was I? Oh, Charles D. Charles D said only a handful of people. I read that one up. No, he
It's
said
only a handful of niggas that be at the fights that be showing their face, but when they at that fight and you run into them, attitude change real quick. Attitude change real quick. I don't know what the fuck they thought when they see you, but they be on site. Them niggas be like, hey, hold on to that little credential pass and sit next to security, nigga.
hey,
Yeah.
Napoleon said, y'all fight calls started stealing folks from they channel on fight night. So they showed up to see what the hoopla was all about.
That's square business.
Showed up with their bananas, like, okay, I have to drop
And the rest
a
is
copy on
history.
you. Napoleon also said nobody better bite Uncle Nephew. They tried to, man. I don't think it worked.
We
You
gonna
Charles,
know what? But
see.
at the same time, though, bro, I ain't gonna even lie. I feel kind of proud, nigga. Like we left our mark on this YouTube shit. Like, nigga, do you know how many channels call fights and all that kind of shit, man? Like, I done seen a bunch of channel niggas that I ain't never even heard of calling fights. You know what I'm saying? But none of them niggas doing that shit before us, bro. Nigga, we left our mark on this shit,
I
nigga.
woke
It
up
ain't
in
too
the
many
morning,
motherfuckers.
nigga
think
sounding
about
like
this too,
me.
though, Trey. And they've been on YouTube for 5 and 6 years, 7 years better doing copying a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot.
And look, we got them trolls coming through tonight, too, boy. Look at them
Keep it
trolls.
up.
They
Y'all
Hey,
block them folks.
out here selling ass.
We ready for
Mighty go! Ejectocito, cuz!
Get the fuck out my gym.
Yeah! That's some driving for your ass, baby. Ain't that some driving for your ass? I love this button!
the fuck out my gym.
you heard him.
Yeah. Hey, this shit feel good though, man. Cause motherfuckers been quiet for a long time. Don't even say nothing. These weirdos straight be sitting there just talking like little school girls. I'm gonna say.
Man,
I
they
don't know
talking
no
like they right by the damn teacher's desk, nigga. Like, nigga, hit me. Like, you bitch ass nigga. Wait till we get in the hallway, nigga. You ain't going nowhere without the teacher.
He said, Beach Cross. Raymond said, hell yeah. Raymond Knight said, hell yeah. He said, yeah, man. Big boy
Hey
said,
yo, who the fuck was stealing y'all style with his legs crossed laying on his stomach calling the fight? Who the fuck does that?
White dude, man. I don't even remember the name.
Oh, never mind.
his
As
name,
soon as you
his
said
name
white dude, I'm
Fox.
like, all right.
Something Fox.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga laying on his stomach with his hands on his chin calling the fight.
Yeah, square business.
Yeah, it's probably still on this channel. You go see it's, and he got more subscribers than me, and I ain't
No
tripping.
lie, dude probably be having the best fight breakdowns on
Shit.
YouTube and shit, but
He got great breakdown. That's why I told Marlo about the channel. Like
Yeah,
this the
well,
thing. A lot of the dudes, look, a lot of the dudes that done stole shit off our channel, nigga, I invited them. Like
Yeah,
this motherfucker we talking about. I told Marlo about him. I told him to go check out the breakdowns and shit. And then the other motherfucker, Tickle Me Elmo, I told Marlo about him. And got that interaction where he got to see on our channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit really be my fault, nigga. I be inviting these motherfuckers.
nah, man. Ain't nothing cool about a nigga laying on their stomach with their feet crossed and their hands underneath their chin, calling the fight, nigga.
Nigga,
nigga
that's square business though.
he had headphones on, nigga, the two hands up under the chin.
Nigga
Real
sitting
shit.
there, sitting there looking like a girl six and shit, calling the fight. Ain't anybody trying to watch that shit.
Hey, that shit was hilarious, but I was mad because I was like, man, I had some respect for this motherfucker. I liked his content, man. It was all boxing, breakdown, good, great breakdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm losing all respect. Your feet across and you laying on your guts with your hand underneath your chin.
I swear, yeah, I got it. Fouts. I think it's Matthew or something. Man,
This nigga ready to put him on blast. Yeah.
okay. Hey, I told I hurry up and rap that. Man, this nigga on his stomach, y'all, trying to sound like trash. No socks on.
Oh shit, this nigga out here bare feeting,
Comfortable.
calling the fight.
yo.
What's up, hype?
What's up, bro?
I'm
Who's
gonna
you?
be in and out real quick. Just wanted to tell you, Marlo. Honestly, me and my wife agreed.
And you the realest nigga I'd have never met on these YouTube streets.
Boy, I was finna say
And
something, hyphy, but
and
you
to,
stupid.
and so you are the general, and yeah, I just want to tell
Oh
everybody I'm
man.
willing to die for this block fam shit. I'm willing to give my life for it. And
Oh man.
I love my general.
Hey, what's your password for your account, Hyphy?
Oh, that nigga's crazy.
You got
I think
Marlo one
I
as your
think it's
password?
Marlo. I think it's Marlo, the real Marlo corner.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Hey,
hype.
hey, he done. I thought he was. I was like, hold up, boy, you net. Oh, that nigga stupid, boy. On
Yeah,
good.
yeah, no.
Nah, yeah.
Oh,
If
Hey,
that's
I
the
nah,
real
thought it.
hyphy, hyphy a real one.
Hey,
hey, nah,
hyphy
he
stupid.
just trolling because the
He
nigga told me
trolling.
that shit, and the very next week I was the motherfucking most
Oh,
fakest, ridiculous.
trying to make a coup against
Very
some.
next week, he said I'm trying to take over and all that weird shit. I ain't never even spoke
Man,
those
fuck
words.
them niggas, man.
Nigga, we was doing like one live stream a week and we trying to take over some shit.
Right, man. This shit, all this. Think about this shit. All this shit started over me coming at somebody telling them, bro, I don't rock with niggas like that be fake as hell over here, and then go over there and say some different shit. And that nigga got mad and shit, nigga, and started saying that we trying to take over some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what this nigga Top Cat. I don't give a fuck about saying his name. He the one who started that shit, all because I told the nigga I ain't fucking with the nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't fucking with you, my nigga.
It don't even matter though. Like if you giving out good boxing like who the fuck only listens to ESPN for sports or you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
everybody got their own take. You take to whoever relates to you. Niggas out here talking this dumb shit like, oh well, if you listen to them, you a fence rider and all this other. I smacked the dog shit out one of these niggas that ever told me some dumb shit like that. Like you would say that shit to my face, let alone online. I wish the internet was one big ass room so I could just walk to your desk and smack you right out your chair and then go right back to where the fuck I need to sit at. Cause this shit is goofy as shit.
like, sit your motherfucking ass
Nah, fuck sit your ass down and put your feet in the air.
down.
Where you from, bro? You from New York?
Yeah.
I can hear it, yeah.
Hey, Big Boy said I can't prove it. My old channel was Kiwi Box, had all the content back to 2014, was erased long ago. He said I don't lie, and I do not try to do things like anyone. Respect. We take your word for it, Big Boy. Big
What'd he
Boy,
say?
he said I can't prove it. He said my old channel was Kiwi Box, or Kiwi Boxing or Kiwi Box. He said it had all the content back to 2014. Said it was a race long ago. He said, I don't lie. I don't try to do things like anyone. Big Boy Boxing also said, I've never claimed to be better at anything than anyone on YouTube. But you keep doing your shit because you are good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all niggas stay in y'all lane, and that's why I fuck with y'all niggas.
Yeah.
that's all I do, bro. I don't step in nobody lane, bro. You know,
Oh,
that's what our channel about, period. You know what I'm saying? Like anything we done, it ain't been stealing nobody else shit. So yeah, nigga, we gonna come to this motherfucking and invent every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
but that's what you're supposed to do. Is your fucking channel. Do what the fuck you want.
All right.
Yeah, and that shit healthy, man. Nigga be holding in all that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't healthy, nigga. Something you gotta let that shit out sometime, man.
It's like walking around like you gotta take a shit. And then
Bitter beer faces, Winston Lee laughing. Winston Lee laughing. He also said real shit. Um, Jose Sensiyama said, don't let it fade you, fam. Keep doing your thing. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Big Boy said, I got two loud kids. He said, I can't get on right now, man. It's all good. We know you'll get on when you can. Jose Sensiyama saying cheers. Charles D said, what was this adult smut shit? Kick boulders. Yeah, man. Big crazy shit, man. He also said, I got hella tape from HBO. I used to work there. He
yeah, I
said,
used to work there.
every break time I go downstairs and watch classic fights.
Hell yeah, nigga, I got like 2 rooms full of HBO tapes. Straight fights from 83 to 93.
I used to have a little collection too, man. But I fucked off my collection, man.
Nah,
But
I
it
didn't
was
fuck off of my collection. My shit was like I used to steal them shits. I worked there. That's why the reason I got fired, nigga.
no, I ain't say you fucked it off. I said I fucked mine off, brother. I had a
Oh,
nice collection, but it was like from 98 to 2002. Like all the big fights that took place in that time frame. But I fucked off my collection and shit. It's a long story, but I fucked my shit off.
you don't got it no more?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got it no more
Oh,
because
I
I
still
fucked it
got my
off.
I still got my shit. I stole them shit. My shit is still in the original black and red HBO. Like you remember the the VHS cases where you get
Yeah.
tapes? Oh, my shit is labeled. I took them shits.
Yeah, my shit was just shit that I recorded on the VCR when I watched the fights, you know what I'm saying? But that shit was near and dear to me though, nigga. I used to watch them tapes every day.
Raymond Knight said I missed.
Hell yeah, shit is. Oh,
He said I missed the old USA boxing when it would be on Tuesday.
Oh
shit,
yeah.
that's Tuesday night fights and Thursday night fights.
Yeah. I miss Friday night fights too, shit.
Yeah, that's before ESPN came around.
Hyphy said one pussy Clyde told me he don't like your fight calls because he said because you get the punches wrong a lot. He said he wasn't aware you called blow by blow, not only blows random. Dummy.
Who said that shit?
Hyphy. He said one cat, he didn't say no name. Apex Legend Troll said Trey X yourself cut yourself some slack. Oh y'all read that one up.
Yeah, he read that shit.
Raymond Knight said this platform doesn't reward real. He said this platform doesn't reward real people. They push phony motherfuckers. Huh? Talking about us, Raymond Knight.
Nah, he
He
talking
saying we
about
real. He saying
this
y'all boys real.
the YouTube shit.
Oh,
He ain't
okay,
talking about us, yeah.
yeah, I
No,
got
he
you.
talking about he saying y'all real. They ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all should be blowing out these hoe ass niggas that's stealing y'all shit.
Right. I get it, man. Ernest Davis laughing and shit. Ivy say Marlo's corner this stream coming tomorrow. He said, watch who you call real. Ivy said, Marlo, let me real quick, brother. You know you welcome anytime, bro. L Dub Boxy say what's good. Everybody talking to everybody. Napoleon Armstrong said, word, got you. Oh, I think he probably saying he know who he talking about. Jose Sissiyama said, can't argue with that. Salute to the corner. Salute, bro. Raymond
Salute.
Knight said, good to be out. Congrats, man. Talking about Charles D.
Yeah.
Nah, Hyphy a real one because Hyphy hit me on some tech shit when I came home.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I feel player.
yep, we done hung out and went to fights together.
I don't even know how that nigga got my number, but that nigga hit me on some real shit. On some G shit, nigga. Don't know how he got my number. This nigga hit me with the same name, Hyphy. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga? He's like, yo, you good? Yo, all right. This is when we
Yeah.
was fucking with a certain team, but I was like, yo, I don't rock with them niggas no more. This nigga kept it a bean with me.
All right, that's definitely what he gonna do. Napoleon Armstrong said, "Oh, lying on his stomach, leg dangling, man, that shit tripped me out, bro. I had to hurry up and come. I went right and told the brothers, like, man, I can't believe it.
What's going
YouTube,
on?
YouTube ain't never failed a motherfucker with crazy shit. It's gonna happen on YouTube." Apex Legend Troll said they ain't real fight fans. They're YouTube sack chasers. Real talk. Gil Cole said, Marlo, is it cool to share the Discord link? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. I don't even Hyphy gotta show me how to make y'all moderators and
Nah, don't share that motherfucker, man. I don't want every motherfucker just having access to that bitch, man. I think a motherfucker needs to be selective. Like not every motherfucker need to be able to just go up in there. Oh hell no. Don't share that shit.
uh Rod X say Trey X is by far the best fight caller on YouTube. Second place ain't even close. That's Rod X the champ.
Yeah.
You know Rod X gonna keep it a beam. Raymond Knight said, yeah, they suck. Apex Legend Troll said calling a fight like that, his nickname is Fresh Ish. Ivy said, I've been rocking with Charles D for a while. Big ups, boss. Apex Legend Troll say, he said, I used to like Teddy Atlas breaking down fights on ESPN. He used to teach. boxing fans about boxing. Yeah, that's true. I like his breakdowns too. I think that's what really got me going to go find breakdowns. Man. Should be interesting on how everybody look at the fight. Raymond Knight said, "No, man, not you." He started laughing and shit. Yeah, I got it. We just got to conversating. That shit just happened. Gil Cole said, "Damn, I can't take it back." Nah, it's all right, Gil. It ain't that many people in here anyway. We get I can go on YouTube and do it. Hey, but yeah, y'all ready to shut it down though? I get up.
Yeah. You go ahead and shut it down. Appreciate everybody coming through and shit. King Louis, you wanna go first, bro?
Man, appreciate y'all boy letting me hop on this bitch, wrapping it up before that little, you know what I'm saying, disagreement came up. It ain't no debate. You the GOAT. Ain't nobody fucking with you on this YouTube shit. Let alone in this broadcast in general. So y'all boys hit the like and subscribe button. Y'all calling the fight this weekend?
Ain't even really no fight to call. What's the call, man? I just saw some UK shit.
Shit, that's
Uh,
probably about it. Yep.
it's some on ESPN, but it ain't no what's the name because everything that's good is on the zone.
What's on ESPN?
Let me see. I can look right now.
I think it's some UK shit that's on the ESPN.
It might be Friday.
All right, Charles D, we good with you, bro. Salute.
All right, peace, bro. I'm trying, bro. Get some. I ain't gotta go straight.
Hey man, throw Apex Legend Troll a wrench, man. That nigga been fucking with us for a long ass time.
Oh
That
yeah,
motherfucker know about my phone.
yeah. It's some
Okay.
UK. It's some UK fights. I got it.
Yeah, I just saw that UK shit, man.
Wait.
It's the Michael Colin versus McGill or
Hey,
some shit.
hey, if I took somebody rich on accident, uh,
We got
my
like
bad.
three fights on ESPN plus Chris Jennings versus Tyrone McKinley.
I was trying to take this message out for what's the name, and I can't.
Yeah, you should be able to remove it. You
Nah, I
should
don't
be able
give.
to remove
It
it.
don't give me the option.
Like a
Oh, you took
motherfucker.
Gil
Hey,
Cole's wrench
you can
on
go
accident.
you can go on
Oh,
your Discord and
okay, I
go
got you.
look at your links and shit like that and disable that one.
It was Gil Cole. I was like, that's why I said it was somebody. Hey, type in the what's the name? Yeah, them UK fights, Trey.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
need that
that's what I
damn
was
link and
seeing.
re-sign up the Discord.
McKenna, everything else in the zone. So it'll probably be a dry
Damn, that
week.
shit
Maybe we'll
slow.
probably come back Monday unless Trey want to do some trivia or something.
Yeah, I ain't even got that many questions. Well, not questions that I want to ask anyway. Who
Let
is
me
that?
see.
Doe Eyes TV.
I
Uh,
seen that. I think
say hey
this.
there, just stopping through to show support. Appreciate that. I don't recognize you, but appreciate that though.
I heard that name
Oh
before.
yeah, no, I know of her. Appreciate you coming through, though. She
Yeah,
in the bus life sector,
yeah. I know I heard that name before.
bus life slash free thinker sector.
Charles D say he about to watch some Golden Glove.
So we're gonna be right behind you, though. Great.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. It do look like the weekend kind of dry. I don't know when we're gonna come back with something, man, but we're gonna put something together. You know what I'm saying? Try to be active and stuff. Stay sharp on this boxing shit. And I know that we kind of got off note a little bit. That's really my fault because Marlo and King Louis, they was just up here cooking on the boxing and doing their thing. And I get on the panel and I just take the whole conversation left.
Man, you
But
ride,
hell,
we
I
ride, bro. You good?
say, man, I got to vent every now and then, though. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, appreciate everybody, man. I definitely got much love for y'all and much love for our supporters, man, that's been holding us down and shit. Like Gil Coles, my boy King Louis, and different people, man. Appreciate y'all, motherfucker. But we're gonna come back with something. I ain't gonna talk you to death.
Real talk. Hey, be on the lookout. I got the whole season cartoon on one thing. I'm trying to get it right. I'm gonna put it out. I'm trying to edit it all up and put it out. So I'm gonna put that out, man. So just so it can be some people that ain't seen it can catch up on the full season instead of looking for them all. But man, y'all already know it's always fun chopping it up, sharing y'all thoughts and opinions, sharing our thoughts and opinions with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Just conversating and getting together about talking about the sport that we love. Shit, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. See y'all on the next one. Until the next time. Don't forget to tell them haters and trolls. The fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Gia.